Okay, let's start with this question. Let's start with this question again. So finally, we have a solution also here with us. Let's start first. Read the question. Okay, Mr. Tanishka Limited, Private Limited, produces a product. Product बोले तो my finished goods, which name is what? ESS. अच्छा, I can say ESS is something which comes out of the machinery, which is my finished goods. This is my machinery. What will I require for that matter? Raw matter will go inside that, and then I will make my finished goods. Okay. Now, the consumption of raw material. So some data is there. Achha, first of all, it is always preferable when you solve any question of costing or any chapter, any subject also. Always try to read the requirement first as to what is the requirement of the question, so that you will come to know. And this is a comprehensive question of material costing. First, what they are asking is EOQ. As and when they tell you to calculate EOQ, what do you need? A, O, PC, percentages, and C. Do you remember this? Okay. If they just talk about this, calculate stock level. So do you remember what data you need? Consumption and what? Lead time. कौन सा? Minimum, average, and then maximum. ऐसा याद आता है? Yes. So we need to fill up this data. Let's try to fill it up. Okay. The solution will be provided. अभी के लिए यहाँ पे ध्यान दो. So for the production of ESS, which is my finished goods, consumption is kitna? It is 21 kgs to 350 kgs per week. So the data is given किसके अंदर? Weeks के अंदर. ठीक है. Okay. तो अच्छा. And one more thing, procurement time. Procurement time बोले तो lead time. When you place the order, it will take how much time? It will take कितना? 5 to 9 days. I can say 5 to 9 days. मतलब यहाँ पे 5 to 9 days. Now there is a problem. Sir, there is what? What is the problem? First of all, if it is 5 to 9 days, can you give me the average lead time? 5 plus 9 divided by 2, na? 7 average. 5 plus 9 divided by 2. Acha. Now, they have given consumption also, but it is a trick question actually. Lead time is given in days. So you need consumption also in days. As to per day, what will be your consumption? Hello. Per day. But the consumption is given in kya? Week. So now there is a problem. You need to convert that into what? Days. So if I say first of all, 20 is minimum and 250 is maximum. So I will say 20 is minimum and 250 is maximum. See, everything is written over here. It is like this. I am done with this. Now consumption was 210 and 350. But sir, if it is in days, I need consumption also per day. So how many days are there in a week? 7 days. So I can say first of all, take this average. You can say 210 divided by 7. That will come kitna? 30. And then 350 divided by 7. That will come kitna? 50. Acha, if you have these two values, can you get the average? Yes. What you gonna do? 30 plus 50 divided by 2. You will get 50, right? You will get 40. Sorry. Acha, so can I see that we are done with these three lines? Ye wala part is done. Yes, that part. Here you can make a mistake. I can assure you that you will forget to divide by 7 karke. That measurement should be same. So that is a trick. Okay. Now, if I read ahead, purchase price is kitna? 10 rupees, sorry, 100 rupees per kg. Where will you write this? In your purchase cost. Hello. In your purchase cost, you will write this. Your purchase cost is kitna? 100 karke. Acha, if I go ahead and if I see this, ordering cost is 200. This is your O. Bole to ordering cost per order. Before you solve EOQ, you need A, O, PC, percentages, and C. So is it clear till here? 200 and 100. Acha. Storage cost is given as 1. Acha, carrying cost you always need what? Per unit and per annum, if you remember. So carrying cost should be per annum. Again, there is a possibility you make a mistake. So into what you have to do? 12. So you will get per annum ka carrying cost 1 into 12%. Bole to 1 into 12 bole to 12%. Acha, there is one more thing. And this is another, plus there is another carrying cost. Two carrying costs are there. One may be interest, one may be insurance. It is 2 rupees per unit and per annum. It is already in per annum. Achha, can you give me the carrying cost percentages wala? If you calculate, bolo calc pe 12. 12 plus 2, that is also per annum, na? So 12 plus 2, you will get 14. Hello, till here it is clear? Yes. So I can say we have written this, and we have written this also. Now, let's talk about annual purchase of raw material. It is just mentioned there are 365 days. Nothing is mentioned what is your annual raw material. Can anybody tell me what will be your annual raw material requirement? Or it is easy. देखो, on an average कितना raw material you use every day? Hello, on an average देखो आपको समझ में आता है तो on an average you use कितना raw material? 40 ना? Nothing is given. I can see every day I use 40. So there are 365 days in a year. So 365 into 40. Hello, you now get 14,600. Again there is a trick for that matter. So I hope you understood this. Hello, clear है इसको? अच्छा, once you get this data then life is little bit comparatively easy. Just close it, मतलब उसको लैच मत लगाना, मतलब हाँ अभी खोल दे, आ जाओ, बस ऐसे ही बंद कर देना, बस बस हाँ बस, अभी आते ही रहेंगे ना ऐसे लोग, आज सच के आने में टाइम लगेगा ऐसा। देखो अभी तो सुनो, सो नाउ कैन आई से दैट दिस मच वर्किंग इज डन? हेलो, इफ यू रिमेंबर नाउ, हेलो, दिस इज द रॉ डेटा विच आई वांटेड फॉर माय सॉल्यूशन। आर यू क्लियर विद दिस? चलो, इफ यू रिमेंबर ईओक्यू का फॉर्मूला बोलो, 2AO अपॉन C अंडर रूट, सो 2 into 14,600 into 200 डिवाइड बाय कैरिंग कॉस्ट इज योर 14। बोलो फटाफट, something 645 या 646 we can say, 646, you have to round it off, right? So are you clear with this solution? 646, we are done with first part. Hello, पक्का clear है ना? Yes sir. After that what is asked? Reorder level. Now little knowledge you should have. What is the formula? Maximum consumption into maximum lead time. I will ask myself, my supplier will take how many days? He takes max 9 days. So before I place the order, I should have 9 days of stock with me. And every day, what is my consumption? 50. So maximum consumption into maximum lead time. Bole to 450. Done. So reorder level is also done. Now if I proceed ahead, after that, what is there is, hello, maximum, एक minimum stock level, maximum stock level. चलो, maximum stock level का formula, just can you tell me? ROL plus ROQ minus minimum consumption into minimum lead time. ऐसा याद आता है? Yes. चलो. So first of all, what is your ROL? You calculated 945. You will place that order at this 945. Hello. अच्छा एक second. ROL is 450. Sorry. 450. And plus what is your ROQ? If nothing is given, your EOQ becomes your ROQ. अच्छा, what is the difference between ROL? At this level, you will place an order, and you will place order for how many units is EOQ? That is ROQ. So you will place order for kitna? 646. You are having 415. You are go down. You place order for 646. It will take some time. Till that time, units khatam hote jayega. Consumption will be there, and I want maximum stock. So if you need maximum money, your expense will be minimum, right? What you gonna do is minimum consumption into minimum lead time. ऐसा याद आता है थोड़ा थोड़ा? 450 plus 646, that is 1096 minus 13 to 5. बोले तो 150. 1096 minus 150. बोलो 946. So are you clear with maximum stock level? Yes sir. Now there was one more formula for minimum stock level. Again, if you remember the minimum stock level का formula, ROL in goods आने में जो time जाएगा, that is we can say average consumption into average lead time. अरे formulas देखो ऐसे याद होने चाहिए. ROL बोले तो maximum consumption into maximum lead time, then there was minimum stock level and there was maximum stock level. Then you have to write ROL, logic was discussed. ROL minus, now you will say average consumption into average lead time. Here you will say minus minimum consumption into minimum lead time, but you have to add one more thing. So we are done with these two. Hello. Now we have to go with किसका formula? Minimum stock level का. उसका formula will be ROL minus average consumption into average lead time. It was discussed, okay? So based on at least formula, if I try to give you the answer, ROL कितना है? 450. उसमें से minus करना है average consumption into average lead time. तो average consumption into average lead time कितना होगा? 40 into 7. 280. 450 minus 280 कितना? 170. Is this clear? So you're gonna get answer as 170. So when you refer next time, you should be able to हाँ कि ऐसा ऐसा कुछ हुआ था सब. Clear है ना? Okay. Questions are quite difficult if you observe. Okay. This one is quite easy. Minimum stock level. I think that is manageable. Once you get your minimum stock level, hello. Once you have this, your answer. That is your maximum. This is your minimum. Can we take the average easily? Yes. 946 plus 170 divided by 2. कितना? So 558. Your average stock level will be quite easy, right? If you don't get anything, let me know. I will slow myself. मतलब वैसे ही समझ रहा है? Okay. आज सब समझेगा वापस से वैसे. Now, number of orders to be placed. How many orders you are going to place, guys? So I can say that how many units you will place at one time? Hello, EOQ 646. How many units you need in 1 year? 14, it is actually A by Q. You need 14,600 and you are placing order for 646 at a time. So how many orders? 23 orders you will have to place. Then you will have those all units with you. Pakka, orders cannot be in fraction. So 23 orders. जा रहा है ना दिमाग में? Yes. Now, what they are asking for is everything is asked in this question. In one question, everything they are asking. So it is like a master question we can say for the revision purpose. Total inventory cost. Do you remember in inventory cost there are three things which we need to add? When you purchase cost, procurement ka, that is ordering cost. Then when you carry in, you are go down, there is a carrying cost. There are three costs which are there. Okay, so if I discuss this over here, there is a purchase cost, there is a ordering cost, and there is a carrying cost. Formula was like A into PP. पूरे साल में कितना raw material you gonna buy? I need annual cost. So you will say पूरे in entire year how many units you are going to buy is 14,600 and you pay 100 rupees per unit to your supplier. What will be your annual purchase cost? बोलो 14,600 into what? 100, right? So that will become कितना? 14,60,000. Any doubt with this? No. You have already calculated one thing, that is number of orders. Hello, 23 in 1 year. And for every order you gonna pay kitna? 200. Already you calculated A by Q करके 23 orders are there. And for every order you are going to pay 200. तो कितना हो जाएगा? 4,700, right? एक second, 4,600, sorry. And then what is gonna be your carrying cost? If you place order, if you take this many units at a time, on an average you carry kitna? Half. Logic was explained in the regular class, but divided Q by 2 into C if you remember. याद आता है थोड़ा थोड़ा? So Q by 2 into what is your C? 14. 646 divided by 2 into 14. That is 4522. Let me just take these values. देखो पहला है आपका हाँ चलो let's take the total directly. या तो 4522 ना 14,60,000 plus 4,600 plus 4522. 1469122. 1469122. Let me check. देखो 1469122, right? So we are done with this answer. Hello. Okay, where A is 14,600, O is 200, PC was 100 and carrying cost was 14. We are done with this, right? Let's proceed ahead. They're asking if the supplier is willing to offer 1% discount on the purchase price. What is your original purchase price? 100, sir, 100. What will it be after that discount? 1% discount, 99. Achha, do you remember one thing? If this changes, this will also change. If there is change in purchase price, what will change? Carrying cost, because carrying cost is what? PC, purchase cost into percentages. Okay, so now here two things will change. Dekho, two things will change. Your price became 100 se kitna? 99. He is giving 1% discount. So now your carrying cost will be kitna? So your carrying cost will be kitna percentage it is? 12% है, right? और ये तो 2 ऐसा ही है, but it is 12%. So 12% बोलो तो भी 12% किसका ही will calculate? 99 का 99 into 12% then plus 2. Hello. PP into percentages वाले में PC into percentages है ना, तो if PC changes. Do you remember this? Or any doubt? 13.88. Is this clear? Pakka? Yeah. Please, if any doubt, you can let me know. We can conduct the remaining session tomorrow also. But as such, I won't extend. Don't worry. But yeah, if you have to say if you have a doubt, okay? Acha. So if discount on purchase price of total quantity, in how many orders he is saying? He says I will give you discount, but don't buy chota units. Buy in lump sum. बोले तो how many units at a time? 2 orders में बोले तो you need how many units in 1 year? Please check. 14,600. तो he is saying कि कितना एक में order दो? 7,300. If you place order, then I will give you discount. थोड़ा lump sum में मंगाओ, I will give you 1% discount. Do you understand? So in this case, what happens is your quantity will become kitna? 7,300. Now here you will give me the answers. Let's see this, whether you can give these answers or not. First of all, now I know my A is this, my O is this. I know my PC is 99 and my PC has changed. It has reduced by 1% and change in PC will lead to change in carrying cost. Can you give me revised purchase cost? Hello. 14,600 you are going to buy. And every unit ka you gonna pay 99 only. So that is gonna be 1445400. Pakka clear hota hai? Now, acha, how many orders will be there in a year? 2. and for every order you pay kitna 200, so your cost will be 400. Acha, what is your average carrying quantity? That is gonna be 7300 divided by 2. On an average you carry that Q by 2, and into what? Carrying cost is 13.88. Hello. So that is gonna be this, right? And if I add these three, I will get one answer. Acha, what are they asking? Will you accept the offer of this supplier? You have to check whether my cost is reducing or it is increasing. Sir, it is increasing. This was better. Now from 69 it is becoming 96, right? So your cost is increasing, right? So in that case it is better. Stay with your EOQ. Don't accept supplier's offer because cost is increasing. You can write down. Advice. Offer should not be accepted as cost will increase by this amount. If you take the difference. So you should not accept the offer. I hope that is very much clear karke. Now the last part, again, it is very critical. Last part is very critical actually. I can say entire thing was easy. The only point where you could have made mistake according to me was this. You will forget to divide this by 7. That is one mistake which you can make. There is second mistake, maybe. It is rare possibility you will remember this, but still there is a possibility you can make this mistake. Otherwise everything was okay, manageable. And how to get A? So please, how to get A? Sometimes they will give you. If they don't give you, consumption into consumption per annum you will calculate. That will be your requirement of annual. Consumption you got, then into 360 per day you got 40. Then you did that, right? Now there is a last part which is difficult, which is gonna be this. If answer is no, your answer is no, yes, you are not accepting that offer. What are you saying to that proposal? No. Offer acceptable? No sir, cost will increase. What should be the counter offer with reference to percentages of discount? Now actually this is the revised solution. Earlier the same question was there in the book, but there was some error, but I never told you about that. But now this is the proper solution which they have given now. Let us understand how the calculation is done now. Okay, if the answer is no, what discount you need? Okay, what discount you need? So how it should be solved? First of all, देखो यहाँ पे, you can यहाँ पे ध्यान से देखते जाना. Discount amount I have assumed as Z or X you can assume. So what, देखो, what discount I need? अच्छा, first of all, I hope you all agree. If you switch from EOQ to this, so your ordering and carrying cost is going to increase because EOQ is the best place where both are equal and total cost is lowest. Achha, if you shift from here to here, if your cost increases by 100 and if your purchase price reduces by more than 100, then offer is acceptable. अरे समझा ये चीज तुमको ऑर्डरिंग से अगर तुम if you shift from here to here, your ordering and carrying will increase. If उतने से your purchase cost reduces तो okay, and if it reduces more than that तो well and good. ये नहीं समझा थोड़ा? समझा? Okay, so now understand this. I will assume कि कितना डिस्काउंट मुझे चाहिए, तो I will assume that discount as X. ये तो Z, चलो Z. I have assumed this in amount. So 100 minus Z, I will get that amount. 100 minus I need 1 rupee का discount or 2 rupee का discount, whatever. अच्छा, so what will be your revised carrying cost? This is your revised purchase price. And carrying cost is always calculated. Earlier there was one question there, they have not given this treatment. There was one question like this discount one. Maybe you won't remember that, but now chalo pay attention. Can I say revised purchase price is this? So on that you will calculate 12%. ये carrying cost का percentages है n plus 2. Now if you know maths थोड़ा सा तो ये 12%, तो 100 का 12% कितना 12, and here ये 1 होता है तो 1 का 12% 0.12 Z it will be 1 Z मतलब, and then it will remain 2. अच्छा, then if this is 2 and this is 12 तो ये दोनों ऐड हो जाएगा तो 14 minus this. थोड़ा थोड़ा समझता है? Just in case you want to write, you can tell me. I know you don't want to write, but still, just in case, okay? Okay, A is कितना? 14,600. That is sure. O is this. Now the question arises: if I order in lump sum, what will change? Purchase cost. And if purchase cost changes, what will change? Carrying cost. अच्छा, चलो. Now understand. What will be your annual purchase cost as per this? अच्छा, total of this should not exceed what? Should not exceed this value. If it exceeds तो नहीं, तो minimum इतना वो होना चाहिए करके बस देखते हैं. समझता ही है? Earlier I was incurring this much cost. After the offer, my cost should be this or lower than this. So minimum this, that I am indifferent. अच्छा, so let us assume. Now, if this is your purchase cost and how many units you want in 1 year, so already it was, अच्छा, it is written only here. A is 14,600. From ऊपर से आया ये. देखो यहाँ से it is written 14,600. Hello. So now NO is also written. So if you do this mathematically, what will happen? देखो, what will you say? Purchase cost is 100 into Z into 14,600. So you will multiply to both. This is bracket ना purchase price. So 14,600 into 100 कितना आ जाएगा? 14,60,000 and 14,600 into Z. 14,600 Z और ये माइनस में रहेगा because it was 100 minus Z. Hello in the bracket. Clear with this? Now if you go for ordering cost में कोई चेंज नहीं है. अरे वो तो A by Q और how many orders are there? 2. उसने बोला था if you read the part how many orders you gonna place is max 2 orders. So in that case, yeah, that is 2. Now here we go. After that 2 orders वाला part, I can say this will remain 1400 because per order का कितना है आपका 200 it is. Now if I talk about annual carrying cost, अच्छा, now there is a twist. What is the formula of annual carrying cost? Q by 2 into C. What is my Q? Q was 7,300 because you are placing that in 2 orders. So at a time you are placing order for 14,600 divided by 2. 7,300 divided by 2 into what? C. What is C? 14 minus 0.12 Z. Hello. So now if you try to solve this, so first let's just divide this. So 7,300 divided by 2, that is 3650 into 14. कितना हो जाएगा? ये मतलब this answer will be multiplied by this, right? Hello. So it is like Z. So पहले अगर इससे मल्टीप्लाई करोगे तो 3650 into 14, that is gonna be this. Then 0.2 into 0.12 into 3650, that is कितना? 438 Z. Clear है ना सब? थोड़ा ज्यादा ही they have complicated actually. It was not first time. मतलब थोड़ा ये difficult करके पूछा है. Now can I say this value is positive, this value is positive, this value is positive? So it will be added. Just add this 14,60,000 plus 400 plus 51100. That is gonna be this value. This is also in minus. This is also in minus. Add this. The total कितना minus? So 14,600 plus 438. That is 15,038Z. Right? And this cost should not be more than or should be equal to what this value which I am currently incurring. If that comes, I can accept the offer. My cost is same. Right? So I have written that value and ये equation. Now if you solve, तो ये इधर आएगा तो positive हो जाएगा. Then if it comes here, तो it will be negative. That is, तो ये दोनों का difference इधर आ गया है. Hello. थोड़ा थोड़ा. Then Z will be equal to what? This value divided by this. इतना maths समझता? So you're gonna get 2.82%. So percent. This is rupees. Hello. Z was what? Not percentages. Z was rupees. You need कितने रुपए का discount? Z was amount. So I said 100 में से 2 whatever Z you subtracted. Now you need कितना discount guys? You need 2.8 rupees का discount. But luckily the purchase price is 100 only. So purchase price is 100 on 100. If it is 200, so it would have been this. On 200 rupees we need 2.8 ka discount. But this time the purchase price is 100. If I give you the idea, see hello, purchase price 100. So can I say it is 2.82 divided by 100 into 100? Discount will be kitna? This. Discount should be at least 2.82% in the offer price minimum, or it should be more than that. If it is this much, my cost is 0. Matlab no benefit, same cost. But my discount is more than this, then it makes more sense to me. Hello. Clear with this? Pakka? Can I start with the next question? Okay, so done with this. Okay, so now let's start with this employee wala cost. Let's have a look what is there karke employee cost. Bole to labor costing. This question is based on labor turnover. Do we know the labor turnover? Yes, sir. Worker separated. So separation ratio, separation method. Someone will come in place of that. That is replacement. Some new joinings for new project. We say na someone left, so someone has to come. Maybe you want to start new project, to new joinings and all. Okay. Chalo. Let's start with the question. Question has some difficulty. It was already there. It was there in the practice manual in old syllabus. So question is not new, but for you it will be new question. Let's read. Sir, HR Limited is there. Okay, sir. HR Limited and the data is given. HR Limited is legal in its legal industry. One of its trainee executives, trainee है. तो what do you think? Trainee will calculate the right answer or wrong answer? Most of the cases में wrong answer we can. So they have given कि we have one trainee, Mr. H, in the personnel department has calculated labor turnover ratio for the last year. Using which method? Flux. Flux method बोले तो everything separated, replaced and new joining. Everything will be considered. So he has calculated one thing, that is this ratio, and he is a trainee. So it is said in the last part, verify the labor turnover rate calculated by Mr. H. You need to verify. And before that, there is one more requirement. Calculate labor turnover rate using separation, replacement method and separation method. Can you give me the formula for replacement method? Number of workers replaced upon average number of workers into 100. Average बोले तो opening plus closing divided by 2. Then number of workers left and discharged, or you can say separated upon average number of workers into 100. Left, they left the organization, or separated weekends. Okay. So now what I need is, actually I need the, acha, and for flux method I need three things. Number of workers replaced also, separated also, replaced also, and new joining also. It means the entire thing is asked. Clear with this? Okay, let's read the data. Now this question has many missing figures. Okay, so let's pay attention. Number of employees are given. Record clerks, HR, human resource manager, legal secretary, staff attorney, associate, senior. I don't care the designation, whatever is the designation. First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 types of designations are given in the question, right? So 8 all designations are copied as it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I just gave the numbers and I copied them. So ये नाम मैंने as it is, ये RC बोले तो ये पहला वाला record clerk, HRM, human resource manager. तो I have written HR. So you can write that. ठीक है. So first, are you clear with the first column? Particulars, very easy. Anybody can do that. Okay. Now, so guys, we are clear with the first column. I can say that is this column. Okay. Now, what else? If I see in the question, what is given? There is one. At the beginning, wala data is given. At the end, wala data is given. Okay. And how many joined and how many left? How many left? बोले तो separated. How many joined? बोले तो replaced नहीं, both. Joining में total joined. Out of this total joining, I can say some are replaced and some will be new joining. Replaced are those who are in place of separated. Hello, clear होता है ये चीज? Okay. तो चलो. Now I will copy paste. I will copy paste what? There are only how many numbers? 810, 6 and 12 at the beginning. 810. Just remember 810, 6 and 12. So you can see this at the beginning में. अच्छा, एक second. These are the answers that we need to calculate. So these numbers were there with us. Okay, just a second. I दूसरा किया था. Acha, so first of all, hello, are you clear with this? 810, 6 and 12. Hello, it is 810, 6 and 12. Okay, clear है ना? वो तो copy paste है. 1620, 30, 90. So 1620, 30, 90, then 30, 30. 30, 30. Just a copy paste whatever data they have given. Then 90, 90, leave one line, then 30. 90, 90, leave one line, then 30. Hello, then 2340, 60. Just a copy paste 2340, 60 and whatever data was given. So what I did first, step number 1, I made the same table and whatever values they have given, I just wrote it down. Now the next step, if I say one by one, what all things you can get as an answer. So chalo, let's read one thing first of all. Step number 1. First, step number 1, copy paste the entire table. Whatever information given, write down that. Now let's read this. Acha, subsidiary company means another company. Our subsidiary is there, but that is a different company only at the end. We have one company and there is one more company which is our subsidiary companies. Okay. So employees transferred from subsidiary company. When I say transferred from, I am one company and I have one subsidiary company and transferred from. So workers are coming in my company or they are leaving my company. They are coming in from that company. So it will come where? In joining. Joining में आएगा किसका? SSA we will say, चलो shortcut सीधा SSA में you will write कितना? 12. ज्वाइंट में, तो देखो चलो एस एस ए में ये एस एस ए देखो हियर यू कैन सी विल राइट ज्वाइंट में कितना 12, देखो यहाँ पे क्लियर है ये। तो फर्स्ट यू रोट दिस, देन वेयर विल यू राइट एस आर सी में यू विल राइट कितना 39 अगेन इन ज्वाइंट में बिकॉज दे आर कमिंग फ्रॉम सब्सिडियरी सो दे आर ज्वाइनिंग 39 एस आर सी। सो सर एस आर सी बोले तो 39, तो दीज टू फिगर्स क्लियर। ओके आगे सर litigation employees transferred to subsidiary, so they are leaving my organization, you can see that is in the left wala column and these two were in the joint wala column. Okay, so they are leaving my company, they are transferred to that company, so they are leaving my organization, that will come in left. तो लेफ्ट कितना है 90 and 15, तो लिटिगेशन वाला 90, लिटिगेशन LA 90 where it is LA last में it is 90 and then here we go AA is 15 left, तो AA is okay 15 left. Clear है ना? Please pay attention everybody, these questions are quite difficult. Okay, compared to what we have done generally, so and RTP they have asked few difficult questions. Okay, now after doing this, at the beginning of the year there were how many employees? 1158 total, so I can write it over here. Hello, total देखो इधर beginning of the year, समझ में आता है? This is beginning, तो I can write कितना 1158 that is given. Okay, चलो then on the payroll of the company, now the opening strength of the legal secretary, staff attorney and associate were in the ratio of this. एक सेकेंड, कौन कौन है? LA sorry LS SA and AA, LS SS and sorry LS SA and AA, तो LS SA and AA, एक सेकेंड, LS SA and AA. So इनका मेरे को क्या दिया गया? कुछ strength is given करके, some ratio is given. So if I find out at least one of them का आंसर, I can easily get others का आंसर. क्लियर है ये चीज? अच्छा सुनो आगे, let's read ahead. The company has decided, so there is one ratio that I am gonna use. The company has decided to what? Abandon the post of litigation attorney. You can see litigation attorney, how many employees were there at the beginning? Achha, that is not given. Okay, how many left? 90. So 90 employees left and we are abandoning this post, so we won't be having any post at the end, so there won't be any employee with this designation. So whatever we have transferred hello, these employees must be at the beginning. तो वो पोस्ट ही खत्म कर दिया, तो 90 लेफ्ट है, तो 90 रहेंगे, वही तो सारे भेज दिए. वी आर रिमूविंग दिस पोस्ट LA वाला, तो LA वाला पोस्ट इट इज दिस, LA इज गिवन, हेलो LA इज गिवन 90. चलो फर्स्ट आई गॉट दिस आंसर हियर, चलेगा. या तो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज, यहाँ पे देखो एक चीज ये भी कर सकते हो. चलो पहले मैंने ये 90 निकाल लिया है 6 वाला, ठीक है, एंड दिस विल बी डैश हेलो एंड देयर आर नो जॉइनिंग्स, तो नो ये मतलब चलो ये तो क्लियर है आपका 90 90 और ये पोस्ट ही खत्म हो गया, 90 लेफ्ट, so 90 must be there at the beginning. Okay, now at the end, now the company and its subsidiary are maintaining separate set of books of accounts and the separate personnel department. So the ratios and all calculated differently by me and my subsidiary company, so I will show that separation and all. Me and my subsidiary company is different for accounting purpose and all करके, ठीक है. Now having done this few answers you can get. थोड़ा सा अगर तुम्हारा दिमाग चलता है तो देखो, do you understand this? Beginning of the year plus joined minus left is equal to closing of the year, that is end of the year. Okay, we'll start with this. किसका आंसर तुम्हें पता चल सकता है? तो देखो हाँ, तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल HRM का, कैन यू गेट द आंसर? You know, देखो you know HRM के लिए ये 30 है, you know that left is 90 and this is 60 at the end. So if you solve this, 60 plus 90 minus 30 कितना? 120. See, entire working is shown. Beginning plus 30 minus 90 and 60, whatever I have written, 30 minus 90 and 60, then you can get the easily beginning वाला आंसर. कितना बोला? 120. So can I say 120 वाला आंसर you got? हेलो क्लियर है? चलो now after this किसका अगेन ऐसा कुछ डेटा दिया गया. अच्छा, here is a problem. If I go with LS, only one data is available. I need minimum 3 data out of 4, minimum 3 data I need. So again there is a problem, only 2 data. Here 3 data are available, 30 15, 45. Okay. So if I write down, एक second, 30 हाँ minus 30 is equal to, sorry, 15 is equal to 45. So 45 plus 15 minus 30 कितना? 30 will be your answer. Hello. So you will get the answer as 30. So देखो ये second वाला working है, वो 30 minus 15 is equal to 45. So you will get beginning वाला answer easily. Second number is also written that 30 के against and this 120 के against. Clear with this? अच्छा, now do you know the ratio of these three? Yes, it was mentioned in the question, around 3:3:2. So if this is 3:2:2 and you know this is 30, so 30 divided by 2 into कितना बोलो? पहला फिफ्थ वाला, हाँ अच्छा 3:3:2, ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है, सॉरी 3:3:2, राइट. सो 45. Even that working is shown. अच्छा, I have got one another answer as a third answer करके देखो. I was just checking this कि किसका किसका तीन डेटा दिया गया before doing that. चलो I did this earlier. अभी मैंने ये कर लिया जल्दी में, ठीक है. First done, second done, then I directly did this note, fifth वाला note, right? Now what you have to check, in whatever row you have three data available, fourth one you can easily calculate. So 1 2 3 4, all four are available. चलो HRM का 1 2 3 4 available, LS का 1 2, अच्छा 2 not available, ठीक है छोड़ो. तो then if I just talk about आपका किसका 4 ऐसा है, SS है, SS का it is 6, it is 12 and it is 18. तो if I just make this equation, so I know this is SSA के लिए 6 plus 12 minus left I don't know, but 18 I have. So 6 plus 12, then left goes there, तो positive plus 18 कितना? 36. एक सेकेंड, कितना आया? एक सेकेंड, SSA ना तुम्हारा देखो 0, राइट. एक सेकेंड, नथिंग लेफ्ट, राइट. अच्छा सॉरी, माय मिस्टेक. ओके ठीक है, वो इधर, हाँ चलो ठीक है, 0 आएगा. ये लेफ्ट इधर पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा, ये इधर माइनस हो जाएगा, तो 18 minus 18 विल बी 0. ओके परफेक्ट, चलो ठीक है. सो आई कैन से दैट. अच्छा, इज देयर एनीवन जिसका तीन डेटा और अवेलेबल है? 1 2 3. अच्छा, SRC, राइट. So can you get me the value of SRC? 12, 39, 51 minus left. So left goes there, so 31. 0. This is also 0. So that is your ranking number 3 and 4. Hello. Then उसके बाद मैंने fifth already कर लिया था रेशियो में. So these values you have. Please understand how the data वो flows करके वैसा. First I wrote everything. Then मैंने wrote उसके बाद वो subsidiary वाला effect gave. Then I said कि out of 4 जिसका भी 3 data are available उसका I got the answers. Then उसमें से luckily I got this answer. Then I applied this ratio. Okay, यहाँ तक is it clear? Now, so देखो ये फाइनली कैसे निकाला गया आंसर वो भी दिया, लेफ्ट इज इक्वल टू निल निल एंड ऑल करके. वर्किंग इज देयर. वी आर डन टिल हियर. अच्छा, कैन आई से एवरीथिंग इज अवेलेबल ओवर हियर, दैट इज 1158 का. यस. अच्छा, अदरवाइज हियर व्हाट आई डिड, यू नो, आई डिड दिस एक्चुअली कि वो नहीं पढ़ा मैंने, अगर मान लो डिस्चार्ज वाला, तो आई डिड एवरीथिंग आई नो. लेफ्ट वाला मालूम है अपन ने कैसे निकाला था? दिस पोजीशन इज टर्मिनेटेड. So if 60 left, 90 left, so 90 must be there at the beginning. Or else how you can calculate? Once you get all the answers, you know the total also 1158, so 90 will be what your balancing figure. That is how you can do also. Clear है? Okay, अब किस किस का बचा है वो देख लेंगे अभी. What else is left करके. Okay, so कौन सा बच गया आपका? LS. अच्छा, now if we just talk about LS, first of all, something if it is not given, that is going to be your nil. अच्छा, ये एक सेकेंड, ये ऐसे we can do ना, कितना जाएगा देखो. फिफ्थ 8th वाला किया, ये 45 plus 30 because it is joined minus 30. हेलो, समझता है? And if nothing is mentioned about this आपका ये ऊपर वाला, so you will say there are no ये करके. if nothing is mentioned, so there won't be any nobody is gonna leave करके. तो 45 plus 90 कितना आ जाएगा? 135. तो 7 8 हो गया. यहां तक क्लियर है? I have got all the data. हेलो, I have got all the data with me. So now, what can we do, guys? Here, what can we do is यहाँ पे. Once I have this answer, can I get my closing? Yes. Can I get my separation wala left wala total? Yes. I get join wala total also. Once I get this answer. Okay. Now here is a twist which is very important. Whatever employees have joined, some are replacement wala, some are new joining wala. No information is given. So please understand. One employee left and one employee joined. So that is replacement. One employee left and three employees joined. So one is replacement, two are new joining. If someone left and two came, तो वन वाला तो न्यू हो गया ना और वन रिप्लेसमेंट. समझता है? अच्छा चलो देखते हैं. हाउ मेनी लेफ्ट? 90. हाउ मेनी जॉइन? 1620. टेल मी रिप्लेसमेंट कितना होगा इसमें से? 90 लेफ्ट, उसके जगह पे 90 आया रहेगा एंड द रिमेनिंग वाला पार्ट विल बी 1620 जॉइन 90 विल बी ऑफ रिप्लेसमेंट, तो 1530. थोड़ा सा ध्यान दीजिएगा, यू कैन मेक अ मिस्टेक. 30 जॉइन, 90 लेफ्ट एंड 30 जॉइन, सो एंटायर इज रिप्लेसमेंट. 90 के प्लेस पे अभी तक 30 ओनली, 60 आर येट टू बी हायर्ड फॉर रिप्लेसमेंट पर्पस. चलो यू गिव मी दिस आंसर, आई विल कम टू नो. नोबडी लेफ्ट, 90 जॉइन. एंटायर इज न्यू, nobody left directly, तो we can say अच्छा 30 left 30 join, entire 30 replacement जो गए उसी के जगह पे है in place of those. 15 left 30 join, so 15 are in place of those who left and these are remaining. समझ में आ रहा है? अच्छा nobody left तो सिंपल है, entire thing is then new joining. समझ रहा है ना? 90 left, nobody has joined, तो dash ही है ना, nobody has joined. So then if you take the total, you're gonna get this. Can you tell me average number of employees? Hello? Average number of employees, please. One 1158 plus 2694 divided by 2, 1926. Acha. Now if I ask you, first of all, what question is asking once you make the table? They're asking for a replacement, labor turnover reducing replacement. How many employees have been replaced? Hello? 165. So 165 upon 1926 into 100. Bole to 8 point something 57%. Yeah, so it is 8.57%. You can have a look. First is 8.57% replacement. Replace ke baad separation wala they are asking, I think. Yes, they are asking for separation. So how many employees are separated if you check? 315. Hello. So 315 separated upon average अपना कितना था? 1920. So 315 हाँ upon 1920 into 100. That is gonna be 16.46 something. Right? अच्छा, can you give me flux method का answer? चलो let's see whether you can give me that or not. Flux method का answer. अच्छा, average अपने निकाला था 1158 plus 296. एक सेकेंड, कितना था average? 1926. चलो, give me the flux method का answer. These are actually replaced. These are new joining. अगर मैं ऊपर का बताऊं, and these are left. (112.46). You're gonna add these three. Replace plus new joining plus left. Total. This is total movement divided by average 1926 into 100. Average number of employees into 100. So it is around 112.46%. 112.46%. पक्का क्लियर है? अच्छा, trainee has calculated what? Verify 24%. So he is wrong. समझ में आता है? He is wrong. Maybe what he has forget. If I just tell you, ये दोनों को ऐड करो. 16 plus 8 कितना आता है? 24. So he just calculated that 24. He forgot to take new employees in flux method. Hello. You may also forget. Please ध्यान देना. समझ में आता है? So yeah, we are finally done with this question. That is what they were asking: replacement, flux, and verify. So calculate the flux and verify. The answer is right or wrong. Answer which is given by trainee is wrong. He said 24%. Answer should be 112 something. Done, eh? Yes. So sir, we are done with this question also. Let's have a look. Done. So here we go. So this question is also done. Okay. Okay guys, so we are going for cost sheet ka question. Do you remember little bit format of cost sheet? यस, तो अपने को थोड़ा सा फॉर्मेट पता है। चलो, आई विल डिस्कस डायरेक्टली फ्रॉम हियर इटसेल्फ सॉल्यूशंस है। सो ध्यान देते जाना। कॉस्ट शीट का आपका हियर पे गो क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। हाँ, तो शुरू कर दे क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 से। I will keep the solution here so that things becomes quite easy। या तो let me split the screen। ये split में ये क्यों आ गया, रुको एक सेकेंड। कौन सा चैप्टर, आरटीपी, ओके सो हियर वी गो। ओके चलो, सो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस क्वेश्चन। इधर है तो आंसर ऊपर रख देते हैं। चलो, हेलो, लेट्स स्टार्ट विद दिस क्वेश्चन 5 का अपने को डेटा पढ़ना है एंड वी गोना गिव द आंसर। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट। Question 5. What are they asking about? Guys, if you see this, they are asking about cost sheet का question. It is quite easy. You know the format. पहले क्या आएगा? Raw material. Then there is direct material, direct labor, direct expenses. You will get prime cost. यहाँ तक याद है आपको? Yes, direct material, direct labor, direct expenses, prime cost. Just in case, चलो ठीक है, तो you remember that much format, okay? Now, सो यहाँ पे अगर हम आए, ओके जस्ट एक छोटा सा रिकैप बता दो। डायरेक्ट मटेरियल, डायरेक्ट लेबर, डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंस, यू गेट प्राइम कॉस्ट, यू ऐड व्हाट, फैक्ट्री ओवरहेड, तो यू गेट ग्रॉस फैक्ट्री कॉस्ट। इट इज ग्रॉस बिकॉज इन डब्ल्यूआईपी इज आल्सो देयर इन द फैक्ट्री। ऐड ओपनिंग स्टॉक ऑफ डब्ल्यूआईपी लेस क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ डब्ल्यूआईपी। ओके, सो क्लोजिंग स्टॉक ऑफ डब्ल्यूआईपी, तो यू विल गेट व्हाट, नेट फैक्ट्री कॉस्ट। बाहर फैक्ट्री के कौन है, क्यू, हु इज डूइंग रैप, क्यू नाम का पर्सन हु इज डूइंग रैप, एंड इट इज scrap. So that is quality control, research and development, administration, which is connected with production, primary packing, and then minus scrap if it is there. You will get cost of production, add opening stock of finished goods, less closing stock of finished goods. If you remember, you are gonna get COGS plus selling and distribution, general administration overhead. You will get cost of sales plus profit sales. ऐसा थोड़ा थोड़ा फॉर्मेट याद होना चाहिए. You should remember this. Okay. Now, I will start with this. First, direct material we'll have a look at. So let's have a look. Material में. अच्छा देखो, मटेरियल का व्हाट इज गिवन, यूनिट्स छोड़ दो अभी, मतलब यूनिट्स विल मेक दैट कॉलम, बट अभी के लिए 90,000 इज माय अमाउंट, purchases are there, closing is there, and there is one more thing, there is one more thing actually. अच्छा, first let us calculate this part. कितना आता है, 90 plus 4410 minus 57.50, 4 crore 34,25,000। हेलो देखो, 43 crore, ओके 42,50,000, सॉरी 43 crore 42,50,000, राइट, यहां तक आया हुआ है। अच्छा, इसके बाद दिस इज नॉट एक्चुअली रॉ मटेरियल कंज्यूम, देयर इज वन मोर थिंग व्हिच इज मेंशन्ड आफ्टर ये रॉ मटेरियल वाला पार्ट। इफ यू चेक, like see, there are units like this plus this minus this. How many units we have consumed if you want to calculate 1000 plus 49,000 minus 1750, आ जाएगा देखो ऊपर। हाँ एक सेकेंड, इसमें ये कैसे होता है, अच्छा डन। सो नाउ क्या नहीं से देखो, ये इसमें ये ऐसा है क्या, हाँ सो क्या नहीं से ये आपका आंसर आ जाएगा 4850। ओके नाउ, ये जितने भी यूनिट्स कंज्यूम हुए ना, देयर इज वन डेटा इट इज गिवन, द नॉर्मल स्क्रैप, व्हाट इज गिवन इज द नॉर्मल स्क्रैप इज 250 यूनिट्स ऑफ डायरेक्ट मटेरियल व्हिच रियलाइज 5400। नॉर्मल स्क्रैप कितने यूनिट स्क्रैप हो गए हैं, 250 उसी रॉ मटेरियल के। तो नेट रॉ मटेरियल कॉस्ट निकालने के लिए व्हाट विल यू डू, ये रॉ मटेरियल का स्क्रैप है, एक होता है ड्यूरिंग प्रोडक्शन एक्टिविटी, दिस इज रॉ मटेरियल का स्क्रैप स्पेसिफिकली मेंशन, नॉट ड्यूरिंग प्रोडक्शन। सो 250 से इतना रुपया पर यूनिट मिला है, तो 250 इंटू कितना, 5400, सो 13,50,000। वंस यू सब्सट्रैक्ट, ये रुको, इसको क्या हो गया अभी, हाँ सो हम क्वेश्चन कर रहे थे 5। ओके, सो हम कहां तक पहुंच गए थे, ये यहां तक आपको क्लियर है, हेलो Material consumed, you will subtract it, right? अच्छा, then you will use what? Labor का cost. Labor का cost कितना है? Direct expenses, sorry, direct labor कितना है? 6, whatever that answer is. समझ में आता है? That will be written over here. After direct labor, what comes? Direct expenses, direct material. One mistake you can make, you can forget to subtract scrap. Direct material, direct labor. There is a direct expense, guys. Direct expenses kitna? If I check, so there is one expense which is given the royalty paid, and royalty paid for production is your direct expense. First, मतलब बहुत rarely it comes, but it is the royalty. That is the direct expense. If I add, I will get what? My prime cost. प्राइम कॉस्ट के बाद क्या ऐड होता है बोलो? फैक्ट्री ओवरहेड. यू नीड टू सर्च फैक्ट्री ओवरहेड वेयर इट इज गिवन करके. सो इन दिस क्वेश्चन इफ आई सी, अच्छा देयर वाज समथिंग दे विल मेंशन अबाउट फैक्ट्री ओवरहेड. तो यहाँ पे कंज्यूमेबल स्टोर्स, डेप्रिसिएशन ऑन प्लांट, दैट इज ओनली ओवरहेड व्हिच यू हैव, बिकॉज सी दिस इज R&D वाला, QRAF वाला. हेलो, प्राइमरी पैकिंग इज आल्सो QRAF वाला, दिस इज आल्सो QRAF वाला. This question is specifically on QRAF वाला part. Selling expenses कौन सा है? Selling and distribution. Cost of website for online sale, just to promote online sales. Again, it is which? Selling and distribution. Na, for sales purpose that website is there. Hello. And then there is secondary packing. It is also what? Secondary distribution. Selling and distribution. Secondary packing है, primary नहीं है. Not during production. During sale it is. Distribution करने के लिए you have to pack in cartons and all karke. That is a secondary packing. Hello. So there is only one cost which is a factory wala. You add that, you gonna get a gross factory cost. You gonna adjust what after gross factory cost? WIP. You are not calculating, but understand this is gonna be WIP ka this and this value. Hello. Opening stock will be added, closing stock will be subtracted. You can check this. 175 something will be added, 90 per something will be subtracted. Then you gonna get net factory cost. What comes after net factory cost? QRAP. That is your as I discussed, quality control. तो पहला there is a quality control. किधर है क्या? ये है research and development and quality control. Mix it is. Quality control, research and development, administration, primary packing minus scrap during production. So do we have quality control and research and development? Yes. So ये और ये हो जाए, ये directly आ जाएगा. देखो, अच्छा they have written in a different manner. चलो पहले quality ये लिखा है, पहले क्या लिखा है? ये एडमिन लाला लिखा था. तो चलो उसके बाद रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट के बाद एक कौन सा है आपका? प्राइमरी पैकिंग. तो प्राइमरी पैकिंग इज आल्सो देयर. मैं उसको हाईलाइट कर देता हूँ. 1750 किधर तो लिखा रहेगा. इट इज कितना पर यूनिट? 1440. नाउ अगेन देयर इज अ ट्विस्ट. हाउ मेनी रॉ मटेरियल्स यू हैव कंज्यूम्ड? यहाँ से यूनिट्स आपको देखना पड़ेगा. टोटल रॉ मटेरियल वेंट इन द मशीनरी वाज 4825. उसमें से 250 was scrap, right? So 48,000 का raw material is there. Hello. And then आगे if you read, there was a WIP का quantity also was there. Hello, WIP का देखो 2000, 1000. So you will add opening stock, you will less closing stock quantity also. So this becomes कितना? 49. And this is your production quantity then. Hello. This time it is not directly given. Again there is a twist. Raw material and WIP का adjustment के बाद you will get that quantity production वाला. Clear है इतना? So yeah, you're gonna get कितना? 49,000. So cost of production is this. And अच्छा, cost of production is this, but it is 49,000. You got this over here factory cost में. Admin का खर्चा कितना है? Please pay attention. 3,15,000. 3,15,000 is written. It is like this. I will write at my end, otherwise you understand. पहले I will say primary packing. So 1440 into what will you do? 49,000. So around 7056. So 7056, then 4 zeros. QRAP में, that is primary packing. Then research and development was कितना? We can say this is this much around. We can say 2 crore 10,60,000. It was QRAP वाला. QNR. अच्छा, एडमिन कितना दिया गया? देखो ये गया, ये गया. Then admin कितना दिया गया? 315 lakhs, 3 crore 15 lakhs. 3 expenses are there. Hello. Do you understand this? 3 expenses. After adding this, what you gonna get is cost of production. In the entire equation, opening closing stock of finished goods is not there. So entire produce is sold. So your COP will become what? Your COGS. And while selling goods, you will incur which expense? Selling. 3 selling expenses are there. कुछ 48 ये देखो, ये टिक कर देता हूँ, पहला ये है, सेकंड मीन्स कॉस्ट ऑफ वेबसाइट, and then there is a secondary packing, कितना 225 per unit, and how many units we have produced and sold? 49,000 अभी अभी किया था, तो 225 into 49,000, that is gonna be this, right? Take the total, you will get, I'm just discussing एक overall view, but समझ रहा है सब? Yeah, having done this, you need to add profit on 20% on sales. So profit is 20% on sales, मतलब cost 80. Hello. I hope that will be done. If you want to calculate, just in, or if someone is very smart, someone can say that 1/4, 1/5 on sales, मतलब 1/4 on cost होता है. If you know that, I don't know that, so I do like this. Okay, 20 upon 100 और ये ऊपर 80 आता है. Then I cross multiply. Just do this, you will get this answer. 20 into 1,769 divided by 80. Yeah, you will get this and you will add this. Acha, what mistake that can be committed in this question according to me? See, they're asking for this. Prepare a cost sheet showing this. So everything will be shown in the cost sheet. That's what are they asking? Where you can make the mistake. What I feel is, first of all, it is quantity produced, how you will get. So you need to add this. Then from this you will subtract your scrap wala. Then again you will add opening, you will subtract closing. Hello. Then you will get 49,000 as your answer, quantity produced. And there are two costs which are based on this. आपका per unit, तो उससे you have to multiply that. Clear है? अच्छा. Again, scrap is given a 5,400 per unit, and for 250 units you have to multiply. Rest I think it is easy. QRAP वाला you need to understand. Secondary packing किधर आएगा? Selling and distribution. Primary packing QRAP के साथ it will come. अच्छा, one more thing. This is scrap of what? Material. So it should not be subtracted from QRAP. It is specifically mentioned material का, so it should be subtracted from raw material. If only scrap is given, we will assume during production. You will subtract it from QRAP. Done? Normal scrap. Done. So we are done with this question also. Okay, so this question is based on batch costing. Let us understand about this batch costing where production is done in batches. That is what we say batch costing करके. Let's have a look. यहाँ पे if you see, PS Limited manufactures article in predetermined lots simultaneously. So there is one lot in which we produce. That is why it is known as what? Batch costing. The following costs have been incurred from batch. I don't want this number in the month of March करके. Batch number I don't care. The only thing which I care about is this data is for a month. So your thinking window should be very clear. Every expense while you write, you have to ask, is it for a month? If nothing is mentioned, it is for a month. If they say per annum, divide by 12. If it is per quarter, divide by क्या 4? 3 months होते हैं ना. अरे इसमें कंफ्यूज होते हैं हमेशा. डिवाइड बाय, छोड़ो, रहने दो, नहीं पूछने का वो. देखो सुनो, how many units we guys have produced? Hello, 1,000 units. Okay, direct labor cost is कितना? अच्छा, एक एक करके चलो. You just need to make the cost sheet only, but it is just batch वाला cost sheet वैसा. So what is your material cost बोलो? 2 lakh, right? See, it is written over here. Clear है material cost? Hello everybody, pay attention. Labor cost, can you give me the labor cost? 800 hours are work at the rate of 100. बोलो 80,000, 1,400 into 120. 1,68,000. Hello, is it manageable? देखो 80,000, 1,68,000. Take the total, you will get outer column में direct labor. पक्का? चलो, now factory overheads are absorbed. We are done with overheads. So you know absorption rate per hour. You absorb on what basis? Labor hour, and the rates are. Okay, I think you can tell me the absorption wala scene. Rate is 140. So rate is 140 in department A. Rate is 80. What will be the absorption? Do you understand? 800 hours we have worked for, and per hour we are absorbing this. So 1,12,000. Then 80 rupees per hour. 1,400 hours are there. So same आ गया? पता नहीं, तो देखते हैं. Same है, ठीक है. So then you will add that 112, you will get total factory overhead. You got material cost, you got labor cost, you added a factory overhead. Hello, based on absorption. Now admin expenses are recovered at. Acha, first of all, if I add these three, what will I get? Factory cost. Okay, so let us say if I add 2 lakh, 2 lakh 48. Just in case if you add 2 lakh plus 2 lakh 48,000 plus 2 lakh 24,000, you're gonna get kitna? 6 lakh 72,000. This is your factory cost. This is gonna be the thing which appears on your trading account ka debit side, material, labor and all. Acha, administration overhead appears where? इन P&L और सॉरी इन ट्रेडिंग और इन P&L? अरे कभी पढ़ा था 11 12? P&L में आएगा एडमिन और सेलिंग एंड डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. यस, हियर इज योर फैक्ट्री कॉस्ट विच इज एक्चुअली COGS. हियर इज योर सेल्स वैल्यू और इधर क्या आता है आपका ग्रॉस मार्जिन. याद आता है ग्रॉस मार्जिन? चलो देखते हैं. नाउ डू आई नो माई फैक्ट्री कॉस्ट? यस. अच्छा, कैन आई से लाइक दिस, sales minus your COGS, मतलब here it will be factory cost. Why? Because after factory cost what comes? It is suppose gross factory cost. What comes is your WIP, which is not there in the question. Hello? So gross factory cost will become net factory cost. After net factory cost what comes is QRA. If that is also not there, so what becomes your COP? And COP से क्या बनता है? COGS. And these are administration overheads. What is written? 10% of selling price. So it is connected with production activity or sales activity. Sales activity ये selling and distribution के साथ आएगा. Let me tell you this. आपका देखो factory cost है. Factory cost के बाद prime cost के बाद this is gross factory cost, no WIP, तो net factory cost. Nothing is mentioned. So this is COGS, COP and COPC. This is COGS. We came here. Now COGS is here. अच्छा, can I say sales minus COGS? You get what? GP. अरे कभी मास्टर बजट में भी ऐसा कुछ किया था. सेल्स माइनस COGS you get GP and GP minus what? Admin and all you get आपका NP, net profit. चलो, so now here we go. Have a look. What we have is factory cost with us and this will become your COGS because आगे का data is not there. So if I write sales minus COGS, which is your factory cost, in this case you get GP and this is 6,72,000. Hello? Yes. Can you give me this? यहाँ पे देखो क्वेश्चन में क्या लिखा गया है. Firm expect 25% gross margin, which is sales minus factory cost. अच्छा, तो it is written also, so I don't have to explain only. Sales minus factory cost, you get GP. It is written specifically. So can I say it is 25% GP of what? Sales. So can I say it is 100? तब जाके 25 का प्रॉफिट होगा, तो 75 must be my. You can say like this also, cost plus profit selling price. It is 25% of selling price, so cost is 75. Do I know the value of 75? Yes. I know now the value of 75, 6,72,000. Can you give me the value of sales? 6,72,000 divided by 75%. Bolo. Everybody gets that? Acha, this is, what are they asking in the question? Calculate what? Selling price what? Per unit. एक unit का they are asking. This is the total value, sir. 8,96,000. Sir, how many units? 1,000. Divide by 1,000. Hello. 896. आगे का ठीक है. You just see this answer. 896. Did you get this? Everything you can get then. This is what they were asking. Any confusion? Pakka clear? Done with this question. Okay. Let's start with this question. Question number 8 of contract costing. Please pay attention what is written. I will just read the main data चाहिए तो. Year is ending when? March. Hello, please everybody pay attention. And contract commenced on when? 1st July. So tell me the contract account, if I make, it will be for how many months? 9 months, because I can say it is starting when? In July and it is ending in March. So July, August, September, October, November, December, January, Feb, March. If you count how many months will be there? 9. So every expense while writing you will ask yourself, is it for 9 months? Then only you will write. Hello. So let us start with this. First, सबसे पहला what is there? आपका 31st March का expenses given, right? Material, wages and salary to foreman. Let's take the total only. 12,55,000 plus 28,000 plus 4,06,500. कितना? 44,89,500. देखो. So can I write directly up when you write it in the exam? 44,89,500. 3 cost I have written. In exam, don't write like this. You have to write one below another. To material, to whatever it is. To material, to wages, to salary, to foreman. Hello? Done. Achha. Machine costing 13 lakh has been on site for how many months? 4.8 months. Its working life is estimated as 7 years and scrap value is this. Hello. 13 lakh में से this will be your scrap value. So 13 lakh minus 75,000. You will get net cost. And net cost, how many life is? So divide by 7, you will get 1,75,000. But it is acha. If nothing is mentioned, you will take 9 months ka depreciation. But it is specifically mentioned that we have used this machinery only for 4.8. So 4.8 divided by 12. ऐसा कुछ 70,000. पक्का you understood that cost minus scrap divided by lakh, you got 1 year का depreciation into 4.5 divided by 10, 12, you will get 4.8 months का depreciation. कितना? 70,000. So this is your depreciation. Okay. After depreciation, I can do one thing. Supervisor 40,000 per month उसको देते, devoted half of his time. First of all, 40,000 into what? 12 or 9? 9 months का contract, so he is paid 3,69 months. But sir, he devoted only half time somewhere else. आधा cost उधर जाएगा. Here only half time, so divided by 2. So 40,000 into 2, sorry, into 9. You will get 9 months का cost and divide by 2 because half time. पक्का clear? That comes कितना? 1,80,000. Okay. Now if I go ahead, all expenses and admin charges amount to कितना? 6,82,500. So let me write 6,82,500. These are my other charges. Material in hand is कितना? 1,77,000. You have two options. Either you can show it on the debit side. You can show it on the credit side. या तो अगर आपको थोड़ा भी complications लगता है, you can do this also, guys. या आपने जो cost निकाला था, इसमें there was a material cost also. इसमें से माइनस कर देंगे, then you will get net material cost. समझता है तुमको? अच्छा, so कितना है आपका ये? That is 1,77,000. तो 1,77,000 I will subtract. चलो, आप वैसा भी बताओगे तो भी चलेगा. Both presentations are okay. 4,489,500 minus 177 this. तो कितना? और you can show this on the credit side तो भी चलेगा. At the end net ही दिखेगा आपका. अच्छा, are we done with the question वाला part? The contract price is this. अच्छा, एक काम करो, take the total, we'll get the contract cost. देखो 52,45,000 पक्का? Is this right? So we have incurred कितना? 52,45,000. Okay. Now here we go. इतना खर्चा हमने किया है. The contract price is कितना? 100 lakh. But when will you get this contract price? Only when the entire contract is completed, you will get this price. On 31st March, कितना contract is completed? 2/3. देखो, I will write like this. Total. You can write जैसे भी आपको चाहिए. Total के दो parts रहेंगे. Whatever work you have done. Total work done. Architect will come. Architect will say this is what work certified and this is work uncertified. ऐसा याद आता है? One part is work certified, one part is work uncertified. अच्छा, one is at selling price, one is at cost price. Tell me, I have done कितना work? 2/3. And for that 2/3 work, what is the expense I have incurred? 52,45,000. अच्छा sir, अगर ये पूरा काम certify होता है, कितना पैसा I will get? तो my entire work is of 100 lakhs. 2/3 work I have done. So if architect is certifying everything, तो I will get कितना? 100 lakhs का 2/3. ये पूरा है तो उसका 2/3 कितना मिलेगा? हाँ, बहुत बेकार सा वैल्यू है ये तो. चलो लिख देंगे 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. ओके, तो 1 2 3 ये 7 कर देते हैं. ठीक है, 66,66,666. Okay, so this is gonna be your answer. If entire work is certified, I will get this value. If entire work is certified, 2/3 मतलब जो काम किया है. But sir, architect आया, you have written 100 marks का paper, you have written 2/3 paper, and if entire is चलो ठीक है, यहाँ पे ध्यान दो नहीं तो. The architect issued certificate covering कितना? 50% of the contract price. I have done पूरे building का 2/3 work. That is 66. Let us say out of 100 floors, I made 66 floors. उसने बोला out of 100 floors, 50 floors are okay. Out of 100, not out of 66. 66 का 50% नहीं, 100 का of contract price बोला है. Hello, of work done नहीं. So can I say he has certified कितना? He has certified कितना? 100 lakh का 50% he has certified 50 lakhs. Right? तो कितना not certified? 16,66,667. बराबर है. अच्छा, but sir, work certified can be recorded. Either you have two options. Either you can ऐसा take the total, इसको आप इधर लिख सकते हो, तो you can write work certified uncertified. But many people were finding it difficult. तो I said चलो इस बार ऐसा ही करते हैं. Work certified, work uncertified. Hello, work certified can be recorded at selling price because it is as good as sales. कॉन्ट्रैक्टिव लाइबल टू पे दिस। अनसर्टिफाइड बोले तो आई डिड दिस वर्क बट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट से अभी बराबर नहीं है, तो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आर्किटेक्ट, आई एम कॉन्ट्रैक्टर, आई डिड सम वर्क, कॉन्ट्रैक्ट आर्किटेक्ट आके क्या बोलता है, दिस इज नॉट प्रॉपर वर्क, तो इट इज नॉट अनसर्टिफ, इट इज अनसर्टिफाइड, so it is my closing stock, it is not sale as of now। समझ में आता है? तो it will be recorded at what? Cost price, right? हेलो, सो आपका कॉस्ट प्राइस पे रिकॉर्ड होगा, तो क्रॉस मल्टीप्लीकेशन, प्लीज ये इंटू ये होगा नहीं, पहले ये डिवाइड बाय ये करो, इट इज लाइक 5245,000 इंटू 16,66,667 डिवाइडेड बाय आप 66 ये करोगे ना, तो पहले डिवाइड वाला करो, रुको, ₹13,00,000 11,250, let's get the notional profit, 13,11,250 plus 50 lakh minus 52 10,66,250, देखो ऐसा ही कुछ है, 10,66,250, let me just confirm, is this the answer? 10,66,250, hello, see what they have done, I will ठीक है चलो, so see what is done is first all the expenses are written and material is and machine का I think depreciation ऐसा कुछ था, हाँ, so they have recorded closing value, और ये अपना कॉस्ट आ गया था 52,45,000, हेलो, तो आइदर यू कैन से डेबिट क्रेडिट, तो आपको फिर कॉस्ट निकालने के लिए यहाँ पे एक बैलेंस शीट निकालना पड़ेगा, फिर नीचे जाना पड़ेगा, ये कॉस्ट आएगा। तुमको थोड़ा याद आता है ऐसा क्वेश्चन? अच्छा, so we can say that we are done with this question also, make contract account and get the notional profit करके, we are done with this question also। Okay, let's start with the service costing a question, fairly an easy question, let's see, you should be very careful while deciding that बस एक calculation सुनो, service costing, sir, Royal Transport Services runs a fleet of buses, hello, pay attention, within the limits of Jaipur there is one bus operating वगैरह है, ठीक है, the following are the details which were incurred by company during which month, something which is relevant is data is given for October का month, simple। अच्छा, in October का month how many days are there? 31 ना, if you count वैसा, अक्टूबर के बाद नवंबर आता, फिर दिसंबर आता, फिर दिसंबर में 31 है, ऐसा इतना पता चलता है। So how many days are there? 31 days, okay, now let's start। अच्छा, some data is given in the question, always read first what requirement part of the question, you will come to know क्या निकालने का है, always read requirement first, so let us read the requirement first, and में you are required to calculate cost per passenger kilometer, बोले तो cost निकालना पड़ेगा, divided by passengers निकालना पड़ेगा, into kilometers you have to do this, right? And then again cost sheet to be prepared on the basis of, so while making this cost sheet you need to think about what 25 buses, अच्छा, तो we must be having 25 buses, तो ये अगर डेटा क्या लिखा है, incurred by company, so if nothing is mentioned that cost will be of 25 buses only, incurred by bus नहीं लिखा है, incurred by company and company has 25 buses, hello, so what is my thinking window while writing each and every expense? 1 month and how many buses? 25 buses, so company has 25 buses, while writing each and every expense you have to think like this, okay, can we start? Okay, चलो देखो, first of all what is given is cost of each bus, बोले तो एक बस का दिया है, I need कितने बस का? 25 बस का, be careful। अच्छा, they have mentioned something, if I search some expenses के बाद somewhere you will get depreciation, कितना percent? 10% on cost, so चलो, so if you calculate 10% on this, 24 lakh into 10%, 2,40,000, this is my depreciation per annum। अच्छा sir, do I need per annum? Is it 1 month 25 buses? No, is it only for 1 year का? So I have to do 1/12, hello, is it for 25 buses? No, each bus was written, this is depreciation of one bus, ये mistake you will do, 25 buses, तुमको समझा? So first I got depreciation 2,40,000, ये year का था, divide by 12 you do, 1 month का you will get, and this is for one bus, 25 buses, कितना? 5 lakhs, right? Okay, so this is something which I got। Then garage rent, nothing is given, then this expense will be incurred by company, बोले तो 25 buses, and for a month बोले तो 1 month only, any expense if nothing is mentioned, it is for 1 month and 25 buses, so again nothing is mentioned, right? Then assistant salary. Acha, first of all, I can just take the total and just put it over here. That is 1 lakh plus 25,000 plus 20,000 plus 60,000. That is एग्जाम में ऐसा नहीं करने का. वन बिलो नंबर यू हैव टू राइट. ओके चलो नाउ हियर लेट्स सी असिस्टेंट सैलरी. हाउ मेनी असिस्टेंट्स? 2. अच्छा फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल 32,000 ईच बोला है राइट. सो व्हाट विल आई हैव टू डू? 32,000 इनटू, इज इट फॉर अ मंथ? यस. अरे बाबा लिखा ही था ना, ये अक्टूबर का डेटा है and it will be for 25 buses. There are 2 assistants. ऐसा लिखा नहीं it is for each bus करके, it is each attendant का है वो. So कितना आता है ये? How many? 24,000 each into 3. That is then 20,000 into 25. कितना? Then 5,000 into 20. Hello. 1 lakh. Right? Anything mentioned about these expenses? No. I can directly copy. 3 lakh into 2,000. Acha, can you just do one thing? Just take the total of this first. I will tell you one thing. 5 lakh plus 2 lakh 5,000 plus 64,000 plus 100,000 plus 5 lakh plus 1 lakh plus 3 lakh. देखो यही आता है क्या? Just confirm. 18,23,000. Yes, sir. So we have a total which is 18,23,000. Let's go with this. Question कौन सा था ये? 8, 9. नंबर आपको भी कैसे पता होगा? हाँ 11. So एक second, just to cross check the things. Yeah. So it is 18,23,000. Okay, now understand. Now why I have separated? This is one cost. This is actually, even if you don't bifurcate, that is okay. Institute does that. इसको बोलते हैं standing charges. अरे होंगे ही होंगे. But when I say diesel, so it will be required when you run the machinery करके. But it's okay if we won't bifurcate that, it's okay. And oil will be required as you run more kilometers के लिए, that oiling will be required, servicing will be there करके वैसा. And tires भी जितना ज़्यादा चलाएगा उतना वो टायर खराब होएगा. But ठीक है, let's not get into that. Let's calculate this. ये दिया गया right? कितना दिया गया? It is 1,45,000. Guys, it is given as 1,45,000. Okay. It is given as 35,000. Okay, depreciation we did that. Now only thing which I need to get is diesel. Diesel is 80 rupees per liter. 1 liter डालेगा तुम diesel तो 80 rupees cost you and it will go 10 kilometer. I can say like this. If I put 1 liter का diesel, if I put 1 liter diesel, so कितना किलोमीटर जाएगा गाड़ी? 10. और उसका cost कितना आएगा? Now what I need to know, how many kilometers I am going to travel for? Cross multiplication, I am gonna get the answer. Hello. So chalo, other details. Achha, what I am interested is, I am interested in kilometers also and passengers also. Then I will multiply, I will get passenger kilometers. And this cost, it was specifically mentioned कि make it for 25 buses. Hello. थोड़ा थोड़ा जाता है दिमाग में. Okay sir. Now सुनो, अभी तुम्हारा राउंड बिम ट्रिप भी आ जाएगा. सुनो, 25 buses को 2 पार्ट में डिवाइडेड, 12 buses and 13 buses. Passenger capacity, as of now ignore. It will be useful to calculate what you know, passenger kilometer को. अभी के लिए you can ignore this, okay? चलो, so now, okay, now understand. एक बस एक दिन में कितना किलोमीटर चलता है? If I ask you, तो each bus makes कितना trips? 4 round trips. 4 round बोले तो 4 बार जाने का और 4 बार आने का. 1 round trip बोले तो 2 ट्रिप होता है, जाना आना. तो I can say it is 4 into 2 actually. When I say this here, I actually it is 4 into 2. 8 trips are there. Then covering the distance of 10 kilometer in each trip, that is one way route. तो एक डिस्टेंस आपका 10 किलोमीटर का होता अगर मैं बोलूं तो 80 किलोमीटर. समझता है कैसे? एक इसमें 10 किलोमीटर होता है, ऐसे 4 बार गए तो 40 किलोमीटर, 4 बार इफ यू कम अगेन तो 40 किलोमीटर, तो 80 किलोमीटर. तो ये आंसर आपका आता है 80 किलोमीटर. अच्छा, ये एक दिन का हो गया 80 किलोमीटर आपका आंसर. बट सर हमको डेटा किसका चाहिए? अगर आपको विंडो पता हो तो 1 month 25 buses. I need for 1 month first of all. अच्छा एक सेकेंड जरा, बैटरी का ये करना भूल गए थे, ब्राइटनेस कम करना. ठीक है, तो मे बी थोड़ा सा और चल जाए बस. हाँ Okay, so now understand this. यहाँ पे after doing this, एक सेकेंड कितना परसेंट है? 11 minutes. बाप रे. ठीक है, सुनो यहाँ पे. Now यहाँ पे सुनना जरा. हेलो, इफ आई कैलकुलेट दिस, व्हाट डिड आई गेट इज अपना ये निकल गया था कॉस्ट, राइट? सुनो, ये 80 निकल गया था. 80. अच्छा, हाउ मेनी डेज आर देयर? 31 डेज आर देयर, राइट? सो 100 इंटू 4 इंटू 2 इंटू 31 कितना हो जाएगा? ये कौन ट्रैवल करता है? वन बस इन 1 मंथ. हेलो, 31 किया ना, 1 मंथ. वन बस इतना ट्रेवल करता है. कितना? 2480. बराबर है? कोई डाउट है? अच्छा, लेट मी डू दिस. ये 12 और ये इनका कैलकुलेशन अलग अलग से. अच्छा, इफ आई टेल यू 2480 किलोमीटर इज ट्रेवल बाई 1 मंथ, कैन यू टेल मी इनटू ये कितना होगा आपका? हाउ मेनी बसेस? 12. अगेन 2480 kilometers traveled by one bus in 1 month. There are 13 buses. Can you give me total kilometer का आंसर? 62,000. अच्छा, ये कितना आया? सबसे पहले 2480 इंटू 12, दैट इज 29760. 2480 इंटू 13, दैट इज 32240. क्लियर है? तो 62,000. लेकिन नाउ देयर इज वन ट्रिक. व्हाट इज द ट्रिक? दैट इज देखो, द एनुअल records show that 5 buses are generally required to be kept away from roads each day for repair. So at a time, how many buses are running? 20. So if this is the value of this 62,000 is the value of how many buses? 25. I need to do divide by 25 into 20. So kilometers I will get. 62,000 divided by 25 to 20 कितना? 1 lakh, sorry, 49,600. हाँ, ओके. सो वंस इट इज 49,600, कैन बी समझा तुमको ये क्या किया? 20 बस. हाँ, तो 49,600 इंटू 80 डिवाइडेड बाई 10, 396,800. जस्ट टेक दिस टोटल. नाउ यहां से स्टार्ट करेंगे टोटल लेना. लाइट ही चला गया. किसने बोल के आया था क्या? Okay, so let's have to this question. We have already discussed this part, guys. Then light was not there. So total cost was 23,99,800. But still, now one thing which I need is they are asking for cost per passenger kilometer. So what should be divided? Cost divided by what? Passenger kilometers. How you gonna get passenger kilometers? Passengers into kilometers. You're gonna get passenger kilometers. Okay. So if you want to scribble, you can write something. I will just write few things over here for my understanding. चलो यहाँ पे let's have a look. देखो कैसा है? Yeah. If I just have a look over here, I will come to know that how many buses are there? First of all, 25 buses. अच्छा, and I have got one cost also, and this is cost for 1 month and 25 buses. Okay, so now here we go. Each bus makes 4 round trips. It is a repetition. This part was done, but still I will repeat for you. There are 4 round trips. 4 round trips बोले तो 4 into 2 how many trips? 8. 4 times you will go, 4 times you will come. So 4 round trips बोले तो 8 trips covering the distance of 10 kilometers. In one day, your one vehicle will travel for how many kilometers? 80. Hello. One day traveling, I can say 4 trips here. If I just want to give you the idea, 4 trips into 2 for the return journey. So there are 8 trips and the distance is 10 kilometers. So one bus will travel for how many kilometers? 80 kilometers. That is how many in one day? Hello, one bus का है ये calculation. Acha. Okay, let's have a look. What was discussed in the earlier lecture. There are four round trips. Bole to four round trips. Bole to I can say four trips into round. Bole to eight trips will be there. And the distance between A to B was how many kilometers? 10. So it means if one bus is traveling, it will have eight journeys. Four jane ka, four aane ka. Eight and every time 10 kilometers. So 80 kilometers is one bus ka. Okay, and one day ka. Okay, so this is one data. Acha, if I tell you this data is given for which duration? October wala 1 month. So October में how many days we have? 31. So what I can do is यहाँ पे I can just multiply by 31 days. So one bus kilometers ये kilometers आ जाएगा. I can say this is just one working note. Working note will be kilometers for one bus in 1 month. So yeah, how many kilometers is that one bus going to travel in 1 month? 2000. Okay. So 2480 kilometers. That one bus will travel. Achha. How many buses we have? 25 buses we have. Okay. So what we gonna do is यहाँ पे. See, first of all, if I have 25 buses, so I can do like this. Chalo, I will show the bifurcation. That is better idea. If you see the question, yeah, there is some data which is written. Whatever buses I have, those buses, 25 buses can be bifurcated in two categories. 12 buses and 13 buses. 12 buses are of like quite big size. It can occupy 60 passengers. That is the capacity. For 12 buses, if I just 13 buses, if I talk about, they can occupy how many passengers? 50 passengers. Okay. Achha, if I talk about passenger kilometer, how do you get passenger kilometer? Passengers into kilometers. Okay, so I will just try to find out in that find out that. Understand this. This is gonna be your working note number 2. We're gonna find out kilometers also and passenger kilometers also. Passenger kilometers. Okay, and my objective is to get passenger kilometers for what? One bus? No. How many buses we have? Achha, it was like this: 1 month and 25 buses, because cost has been calculated for that 1 month, October ka month, and 25 buses karke. Okay. So now, if we just calculate this, how you are going to get the answer? Let me write buses. Just try to understand this. Buses. Then we're gonna get kilometers. We're gonna get passengers. Yeah, so directly chalo, passenger kilometers over here directly, rather than instead of writing that. Understand. First, let's talk about 12 buses. 12 buses. Achha, if I ask you, 12 buses will travel for how many kilometers in a month? So do you know the one bus ka scene? Yes. One bus travels for how many kilometers in how many months? 1 month, right? So if I talk about 12 buses, so that will come to that is gonna be 29. Quite easy, right? This can be done. Achha, if I talk about 13 buses wala scene. So if I have 13 buses, see, whether bus is big or whether it is small doesn't matter. It will travel, right? So again, one bus travels for 2480 kilometers in a month. And there are 13 buses. So 2480 into 13, that is gonna be 32240 kilometers. Acha. Sir, you will say one thing, sir. Why this much headache? Sir, there is one shortcut you can do. Sir, simple. 25 buses are there, right? So, sir, 25 buses into 2480, 62,000 kilometers you will get. Hello, do you understand this? Now, when you say 62,000 kilometers, here, this is the traveling which is done by, or you can add these two, that is also okay. Like, or you can do this into 25 karke. Both will give you the same answer. Clear hai na? Okay, now, I have got the kilometers, but now there is one twist when you get diesel wala cost. Sir, what is that twist? There is one line which is written. The annual records show that 5 buses are generally required to be kept away from the roads each day for repairs. I will repeat. Even though I have 25 buses, but at a time we are not going to run 25 buses. We are going to run how many buses? 20, because 5 buses will be there for what? Repairs. So now the diesel cost will be incurred for this? No. So kilometers for 20 buses, because at a time 20 buses will run. So in this is the something that you have got for how many buses? 25 buses, right? So I can say like this, 62,000 kilometers. This is for 25 buses. If I multiply by 20 buses, then I will get the answer. Divide by 25, you will get one bus come. So 62,000 divided by 25 into 20, that is gonna be 49,600. This is gonna be your kilometers, okay? Now if we just talk about diesel cost, if I just talk about diesel cost, your diesel cost was 10 rupees per liter. It means if you put in 1 liter ka diesel, it is going to go for 10 kilometers. That 1 liter will cost you kitna? 80. So what I can do is, I can do something like this. If I put 1 liter of diesel, two things. How many kilometers my vehicle is going to go, and what is the cost that I'm going to incur. So I'm gonna incur 80 rupees for that 1 liter. That 1 liter is going to give me the mileage of 10 kilometers. How many kilometers my buses will travel for? At a time 20 buses can travel. That comes to 49,600. Hello, I hope everybody is getting. So 49,600, and if I cross multiply 49,600 into 80 divided by 10, that is 39,6800. That is going to be your which cost? Diesel cost. Okay, let me just confirm for you. यहाँ पे RTP was downloaded actually. Yeah. So finally, so we have got that. Question number whatever. Okay. So diesel cost. Just let's have a look. Okay. I think this is the answer that I have written. Yeah. 396800. You can check this. 396800. Clear है यहाँ तक? Now what I want is if I read the question, sir, I need cost per passenger kilometer. Cost is already calculated by adding diesel and all karke. That was done. Now I need passenger kilometers. So I have kilometers with me. If I just multiply with the passengers, my objective will be done. I just need to get the passengers again. There is one small thing which is there. During trips, 80% of the seats are occupied. So what you will do is like this. Okay, these many kilometers I agree, sir. Into how many passengers are there? 60, I think, in these buses. And then 2, 7, एक second say, हाँ. These buses, 13 buses are going to travel for कितना आपका? 32240 kilometers, right? And their capacity is 13 वाले का 50. But is this the right answer? No. ये 50 है ना? हाँ. हाँ. So this buses will have an occupancy rate of kitna? Only 80% in general. So yeah, 80% and 80%, and then you will get passenger kilometer. So yeah, I can show this below this as a working, below this as a working, and I can show the final answer ऊपर. कितना बोला तुमने? Okay. 12,89,600. If you just add it up, 27,18,080. This is what? This is your passenger kilometer, right? That too for 25 buses and 1 month. Hello. Exactly, it is clear. It is actually a little bit complicated, but yeah. Any doubts? So please ask why like this. Clear the thought process? Achha, I have my cost with me. That was 23,99,900. So 23,99,900. That is the cost which is there with me. So if I divide it by passenger kilometers, I will get my cost per passenger kilometer. So please do that. Yeah, so 2718080, and yeah, it will give you 0.883. Okay, 2399800. Okay, fair enough. So 0.883 or 3329, another 30 that will become. Pakka? So yeah, so that was the solution. The only part which was tricky according to me was this calculation. Otherwise, cost wala was so quite easy. Matlab, everything was given just, yeah. So that depreciation and also that was easy getting the cost. Just copy paste, just multiply this and this again copy paste. Then just diesel ka one calculation again. This is copy paste. This is copy paste. So getting the cost was easy. So I can say that see the answer which we have got 0.883, which you can confirm over here. 0.883. Is this done? Understood, na? Okay, so fair enough. So we are done with this question. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's see the question as to what is given. Standard costing. Okay. First of all, you should always read the required part of the question. You will come to know क्या क्या table बनाने का है. We have one structure. Okay. So let's read the required part, guys. They are asking for material cost variance something. Acha. There is some labor wala bhi also. There's some other data is there and production overhead cost variance. It's a three types of variances they are asking for. Material ka. If you just observe then some other data, then variance where it is written, variance is written over here. So labor ka and production overhead ka. Achha, just check whether there is one type of material or two types of materials. If it is two types A, B, aisa kuch XY, they will give you. Nothing like that is there if you observe. Again, scaled, unskilled, aisa, I cannot just see that. There is only written standard material, standard wages. That's it. Not A, B karke. What is your basic format? If I just talk about this, see here we make something like this. If you remember, we make standard. याद है थोड़ा थोड़ा. चलो please cooperate then. Standard के बाद what do you make? Comparable standard. Okay. Then you make comparable standard के बाद actual. Okay. Okay. Then here we go. Here we have one line for your output. Then there is a type. Hello. There is Q, Q, P, C, Q, P, C. In case it is a labor, that will be HRC. That's okay. It is a working note, so I'm not writing now HRC karke, oblique karke. Okay, fair enough. So now here we go. So this is my data. It's okay even if you do not draw the table. Just make like this. That's more than sufficient. Okay, what is written? You will have to help me out as to what should be written where. Okay. Here we go. Ahaan Limited operates a system of a standard costing in respect of one of its product AHI. I don't care which product it is, name. We just follow which costing? Standard costing. That is important. Which is manufactured in a single cost center. In one factory we can say. The cost center ka means it is a location. Center ka mean matlab kya hota hai? Location. So the place where the cost is incurred. So only at one cost center where we are incurring this cost, single cost center. That is a factory we can say in simple words. Details is given with reference to what? Per unit. So I can say in order to produce one unit, what all things you require. Do you remember this? Here you can make QPC, but that price will be copied here. So we have just removed that column. You can directly copy in comparable wala part. Okay. Chalo. Let's have a look. If I read, the standard material is 20 grams at a price of rupees 24 per kilogram, if you see. Okay, so here we have a data that can be seen that your price is 24 rupees here, and 20 kilograms of plastic is kg. We can say kilogram के जगह पे kg. 1 unit के लिए कितना material is required? Hello, 20 kg, and that is going to be purchased at what price? So that was given as 24. So I can write over here as 24 karke. Clear right now? Yeah. Aage. Sir, the standard wage rate is 72. This is rate per hour. Hello. Wage rate. It will be written over here. And this is for what? Labor. Wage rate is 72. And worker will take kitna time? 5 hours. Allowed for 1 unit. So 5 hours. Okay. It means to produce 1 unit, I can just simply say that 20 kgs ka material is allowed and 5 hours are allowed to my workers, and the standard rates are given. This is something which was decided on first day. Now let's see what happens on last day. Okay, let's see. Achha, there is one more thing. Fixed production overheads. Achha, when fixed production overheads comes, again there is one specific table for that matter. This table, this is, let us say, if working note number 1, this table is for material and labor. If I just talk about this table is for material and labor, then there is one more table you're gonna make, which is gonna be working note number 2. That is gonna be for what? Your production overhead, or I can say factory overhead. Both mean same. Okay, sir, what is the format? If you remember, particulars, budget, actual. Then we have what? Recovery rate. We will understand this now in detail. Recovery rate. Okay, that is absorption rate. Okay, now having done this, initially I will write down only this overheads and what? Units. If data of days and hours is given, then that will be copied करके. But as of now, first you will write this and 1 unit करके. So my basic structure is ready. Now I just need to fill it up करके. Okay. Fixed production overhead is absorbed on the basis of 100% of wages. So fixed production overheads are absorbed at the rate of 100% of wages. That is one absorption rate. If labor is 100 rupees, what will be amount of overheads? 100. Clear hai ye? Okay, so that is clear, sir. Again, during the month, acha, now the data is given for 1 month, April. Okay, the following has been incurred, was incurred. So this is which data? Standard or actual? Incurred, right? So it is actual data. Actual price paid for material purchased is 22 rupees. So the you have actually purchased material at what price? 22. Okay. The total wages cost. This is not rate per hour. This is total cost, which is 43 lakh 92,000. So that is given 43 lakh 92,000. Hello, is it clear? That is 43 lakh 92,000. Just in case I write a wrong amount, just let me know. Okay. Fixed production overhead incurred was 45 lakh. Actually, I have incurred 45 lakh. That will be written over here that I have actually incurred 45 lakhs. Actual overhead, sir. Yeah. So I made a format, whatever information was available in the question, I just filled it up. Now let's see that. What is that? Analysis of the variances. It is actually not a normal question. It is a missing figure wala question. Some variances will be given. You need to make some reverse calculations and all. I recommend, if at all, if you can do that, you can just write down this. Otherwise, uske bina bhi I can show you the screen. You can calculate. That will be also done. So I said, yeah, I recommend likhna, but agar uske bina bhi you can do, that is okay. Because the missing figure रहेगा, so you will write, then you will calculate वैसा. At least don't write नीचे का working, that is okay. तो एक second, let's try whether understandable है कि नहीं. If you feel कि नहीं थोड़ा दिमाग के ऊपर से जा रहे, then you write it down. We'll go with that approach, okay? So just in case you feel कि नहीं समझ रहा, you just let me know. I will give you the time to write. Okay? Let's see that. You can just tell me कि नहीं समझ रहा है sir. अभी तक समझा है whatever we have just written everything. Okay. Now sir, if I just read the question, sir, price variance is given and usage variance is given. Acha, before that, what are they asking? Which variance they are asking for? Material cost variance. I think you can easily tell me what is your material cost variance, please. थोड़ा सा basic knowledge if you have of standard costing. अरे sir, price variance is given, usage is given, and दोनों का addition will be cost ना? Cost variance is divided into two parts, price and usage. So if you add it up, you're gonna get the cost. Both are favorable. 4,80,000 plus 48,000. कितना? 5,28,000. So if I just ask you about the first part, that is first part was material cost variance. If I just ask you about first part, which is material cost variance, I'm just writing in shortcut, that is gonna be price variance plus usage variance. You will get your answer. So what was the thing? That was price was 4 lakh 80 and 48,000. So 4 lakh 80,000 favorable, 48,000 favorable. Adding that, you're gonna get 5 lakh 28,000 favorable, right? So that part is done, fairly easy. Okay. Now here we go with the second requirement of the question. Whatever they have asked, I will answer one by one. Budgeted output in units. It means what have you budgeted that you're gonna produce kitna units and all karke. Now, let's see this. For that matter, what is your budgeted output in units? What was your planning that on very first day that you will produce this many units? You will produce this many units. Now this is quite tricky. If you can think of, that is well and good. चलो बोलो कुछ सोच सकते हैं इसके बारे में. अच्छा, budgeted output, here we go. देखो volume variance में it is budgeted units करके, which is there. So on very first day you thought of how many units, कि इतना units बनाने का है करके. अच्छा, maybe no idea. Okay. हाँ. अच्छा, question, sorry. हाँ. Budgeted output in units. If I just tell you to do that, कैसे आएगा? कुछ आइडिया है आपको या नहीं है? नहीं तो question ये split करके, if yeah, maybe split won't be possible, you won't be able to see the entire data then. बोलो. अच्छा, can I say like this? First of all, what is the यहाँ पे first of all formula of this आपका fixed production sorry fixed overhead expenditure variance का formula do you know? हाँ, can you tell me the variance? What minus what you will do? Expenditure variance. Hello, हाँ. नहीं फिक्स ओवरहेड, अरे देखो यार, या आई थिंक पहला वेरिएंस होता है फिक्स ओवरहेड कॉस्ट वेरिएंस, वो ऐसे जाता है. देन सेकंड वेरिएंस वाज लाइक योर फिक्स ओवरहेड एक्सपेंडिचर वेरिएंस, फिक्स ओवरहेड वॉल्यूम वेरिएंस. डू यू रिमेंबर समथिंग ऑफ दैट सॉर्ट? थोड़ा थोड़ा ऐसा ये तो याद होना चाहिए, अदरवाइज क्वेश्चन ही नहीं होएगा. इफ यू डोंट अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक्स, इफ यू डोंट रिमेंबर, it is very difficult to solve that question. Then you need to understand. Hello, you can turn the pages, you will come to know that you have calculated those answers. The expenditure variance बोले तो overhead का difference, budgeted overhead minus actual overhead, you can see that. Volume variance बोले तो budgeted units minus actual units into recovery rate. पक्का इतना I can expect. अच्छा सुनो, so now how you can do this? First of all, let's see that. What I need is a budgeted output. Okay. So no, little budgeted output. I will first go with this fixed overhead का variance. So fixed overhead expenditure variance. ध्यान से please pay attention. Is equal to budgeted overheads. बोलो what minus actual overheads. Okay. Okay. So what was the expenditure you thought of and what is you have actually incurred? That is expenditure variance. अच्छा, I don't know sir, I just know the expenditure variance का answer which is 1,80,000 adverse. Okay. Do I know the budget overheads? No sir, I don't know that. Okay, but I know my actual overheads which is 45 lakh. Can you give me the budgeted overheads? Please understand, ये minus है बोले तो adverse है बोले तो minus negative है. It is minus this. So if it goes there, I hope you understand that is gonna be 45 lakh. Minus 1,80,000 because adverse है. So you will get your budgeted overheads. कितना? Exactly. So you will get your budgeted overheads as 43 lakh 20,000. पहले ये आंसर आ गया. अच्छा, now once you get this answer, can you tell me what is your budgeted labor cost? 43 lakh 20,000. Why so? It was written that fixed overheads are absorbed 100% of wages. ठीक है, समझा कुछ बोला वो? Fixed overheads are absorbed at what rate we can say 100% of labor cost. So if on very first day I thought of 43 lakh 20,000 का overhead cost, so what must be my budgeted labor cost? Same. So budgeted fixed overhead, या तो the formula is like this. Budgeted, now I am going to go for the B part where I will calculate budgeted labor cost. So let's not write the heading, I can directly show you those calculations. The formula will be budgeted overheads upon budgeted which cost? Labor cost. Into 100, and the answer which you gonna get is कितना? 100 only, because that was the thing करके. और you can cross multiply also कि ये 100 है तो ये 100 है. अच्छा, that would be I think the better idea for you. Instead of doing this, budgeted wages and budgeted overheads. Budgeted overheads. So it was written it is 100% of labor. It means if it is 100, this will be 100. Hello. What is given? It is given as 43 lakh 20,000. I know. So your cost will also be this 43 lakh 20,000 in that case. Clear with this? Now I know my budgeted overheads. Okay, budgeted overheads. Do I know my this? Acha, first of all, I can just say like this. You have again different approaches. Can you tell me the standard labor cost standard cost to produce 1 unit. Standard cost to produce 1 unit. Hello. Can you just tell me what is your standard cost to produce 1 unit? So 5 hours are required and every hour का आएगा ना पे कितना 72. Here also you can observe that 1 unit will take 5 hours and every unit को I am ready to pay कितना 72. तो on very first day I thought of कि आएगा ना पे this much कितना 5 into 72 that will come to कितना 360. Perfect. So my budgeted standard cost है तो budgeted cost to produce 1 unit is 70 sorry that is gonna be कितना तो he is gonna take 5 hours in every hours के लिए I am going to pay this much so 360 per unit. Right? Now one more thing I can say, how will you get the budgeted cost? So do you understand budgeted units into budgeted cost per unit is equal to budgeted total cost, budgeted labor cost total wala. Do you understand this stuff? That whatever units I have planned to produce into every unit ka kitna cost, I will get total labor cost. What do you know? On very first day, you know that this is how much? Itna. 43,20,000 as your labor cost. Achha, do you know every unit ke liye kitna lagega? 360. So, how many units you must have planned for? Please just, you can just divide that and yeah. So, that is gonna be 12,000 units. If you see, it is actually a little bit complicated to travel through Vaisa hai. 12,000 units. You thought of on very first day. I will just write down over here that on very first day you thought of producing kitna units? 12,000 units. Okay. Okay. Acha, on very first day, what will be your overhead cost that you must have thought of? Even I have got that also. Kitna? 43,20,000. Hello. Idhar aaya tha na abhi idhar. Acha, can you give me the absorption rate in that case? 43,20,000 I thought into per unit basis पे if I say divide by 12 तो कितना आ गया 360 rupees every unit का I will absorb करके. Here the coincidence is whatever you pay to the labor and whatever you absorb is same, that is written 100% of labor cost. अभी तक कोई doubt है? If you feel I will wait then you can copy everything if you want to, but अभी तक is it going everything in your head कि whatever is happening? Okay, now let's see this. डाउट नहीं है ना? देखो सेकंड चीज क्या लिखा है क्वांटिटी ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल्स परचेज्ड इन केजीज. अच्छा क्वांटिटी ऑफ रॉ मटेरियल परचेज्ड इन केजीज बोले तो एक्चुअल क्वांटिटी आर दे आस्किंग फॉर अ स्टैंडर्ड क्वांटिटी एक्चुअल ना बाबा व्हाट इज रिटन परचेज राइट कितना केजीज वी मस्ट हैव परचेज. सो व्हाट दे आर आस्किंग फॉर इज दिस इफ आई गिव यू द सॉल्यूशन वाला पार्ट दिस और दे आर आस्किंग फॉर ये इसमें ये नहीं आता. अच्छा ये वाला दे आर आस्किंग फॉर क्वेश्चन 1 दिख रहा है आपको. नाउ हाउ यू आर गोइंग टू गेट दिस. सो नाउ फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल you have two variances if you remember, price variance and usage variances. Let's go one by one. Price variance का formula क्या होता? This price minus this price into this quantity. Do you know the final answer? Yes, you know the final answer. So can you get that one missing figure easily? Yes. So let me write down that now. Let me write down that question का third requirement. Quite lengthy actually. The things are that is actual quantity of raw material. या तो हाँ. Actual quantity of raw material purchased. So I have price variance with me. So I can say price variance is equal to hello. I may say that standard quantity minus actual. So एक second. Price variance है ना हाँ. Standard price minus actual price and how many units you bought actual quantity. So I know the final answer of this. Price variance is 4,80,000. That was given in the question also. And favorable है तो बोले तो it will be positive value. I know the standard year 24 and it is 22. And I just need to get this actual quantity. Okay. So now 4,80,000. It is a positive value. 2 into actual quantity. 2 lakh 4,80,000 divided by 2, that is going to be 2,40,000 kgs of raw material. Okay. So once I say this 2,40,000, that will be copied over here. यहाँ पे you can copy this. That 2 lakh कितना आपका 40,000, and you can get the final answer. That is 5 lakh 52 lakh 80,000. So I hope you understand. You can get this also. Why, you have that variance, cost variance. And okay, चलो देखते हैं, we'll see that. But अभी देखते हैं, सुनो. What are they asking? We will go step by step. Actual output in units. Now what I need, whatever units I have actually produced. Now units you have actually produced, you have two options actual output के लिए. Either you can go through material वाला part or you can go through labor वाला part. That is okay. What I need is this: how many units we have actually produced. So it is up to you. The method which you want to follow, that's okay. Like, do you know the labor का, चलो कोई भी चीज follow कर सकते हैं. Do you know this अपना labor cost variance के लिए efficiency and rate, you know both, right? Okay. Else let's just go for the shortcut part, that's better idea. Yeah. देखो, now can you give me this value? For that matter, I need to give you the total material cost variance. Material cost variance is 5,28,000. So can you give me this value? What was my expected cost? Are favorable, right? So we must have saved the standard cost minus actual cost into the variance. Where, sir? 50, 52 lakh 80,000, 52 lakh 80,000 plus 5 lakh 28,000. 50, 3, 4, 5, 58 lakh 8,000. क्या किया आपने? एक सेकेंड, 58 lakh 8,000 ना कि नहीं? This is 52 lakh 80,000 cost variance. अरे अच्छा चलो, या तो let me write that. That is a better idea. What is the fourth requirement of the question? What is the fourth requirement of the question? So if I read the fourth requirement, hello, what are they asking for, sir? They are asking for actual output in units. Okay. Either you can go through labor or you can go through material. I am going with the material in units. So देखो, what I am doing is simple. I'm doing something like this. First, let me get the standard cost, standard material cost. Or let me just write this. Material cost variance is equal to standard cost minus actual cost. Okay, so if I just talk about this standard cost minus actual cost, I do know the material cost variance which I have calculated 5,28,000. Even if you refer the question, by adding these two you can get 5,28,000. That is gonna be your favorable variance. So it is a positive value. Okay. Do I know the standard cost? No, sir, I don't know. That is what I need to calculate. Minus. Do I know the actual cost? Yes. That is a 52 lakh 80,000. 52 lakh 80,000. So in that case, it goes there. So it will be added. So 52 lakh 5 lakh 28,000 plus 52 lakh 80,000 is equal to your standard cost. So that is was 58 lakh 8,000. Okay. This is the answer that you got, 55 lakh 80,000. Sorry, 58 lakh 8,000. Can I write this here? Yes. Can you get the quantity required for actual output? This. Divided by 24. कितना? 2 lakh. इसको क्या बोलते हैं मालूम है? Quantity to be consumed for actual output. समझ में आता है? So quantity to be consumed for actual output, here I can say इतना consume होना चाहिए था, to be consumed for actual output. That is going to be this 5,808,000 divided by 24. So 2,42,000 I should have consumed. So whatever actual output I have got, I should have consumed that. Again, थोड़ा सा दिमाग लगता है. एक यूनिट के लिए I am allowing 20 kgs. So if I am allowing 2,42,000 kgs, so how many units I must have produced? Then I must be allowing that. So 12,100. तुमको समझ में आता है? There are different ways to get these answers, but तुमको ये वाला way समझ में आता है? Like एक यूनिट के लिए my manager is giving like 20 kgs he is allowing. So if he is allowing us 2,42,000 kgs, so that will be for how many units? I must have produced 12,1000. 12,000. That is why he is allowing this much. You can use that much. Then I have actually used कितना? That will be compared. कोई confusion है क्या इसमें? Clear है ये? अच्छा, I can write this now. The third part. B. यहाँ पे 1 यूनिट के लिए या तो I can write like this also. 5 kg, 20 kgs can be used for 1 kgs for 1 unit of finished goods. So if 2,42,000 kgs are being allowed to someone, अच्छा, if I say it is given that 40 kgs are allowed to someone, you can use only 40, so he must have produced 2. That is why I am allowing him कि भाई 40 kg use कर सकता है. तो एक के लिए I said 20, तो 40. देखो, if I say कि I told someone कि एक यूनिट के लिए you should use 20 kgs. Now I told you whatever output you have produced, you should have used 40 kgs. So he must have produced कितना? 2 ना, तभी तो I am allowing. ये शायद नहीं समझा. ठीक है, समझा ये? या तो सिंपल है 20 kgs I am giving कि 20 kgs में एक यूनिट बना. So 42,000 I am telling him you should have used. तो वो कितना kgs के लिए, कितना यूनिट्स के लिए होगा? It will match also. Once I write this 12,100, you can see this. Acha, done. So now again 12,100 will be written over here also. Hello, questions maybe newly drafted है and काफी अच्छा question है if you see this. Clear है? Okay. Sir, आगे. What are they asking? Actual hours worked. Just looking at the table, let's see whether we can get the actual hours worked. बोले तो ये चाहिए. अच्छा, first of all, standard hour works can we get easily? Yes, right. Yes sir, 12,100 के लिए into 5, so 60,000. Let me just complete. Then into 72, that is right. Okay. Now what they are asking is actual hours worked. We have an actual wage rate per hour. So actual hours worked and actual, acha, hours worked, which variance rate comes? Hours worked comes in which variance? Efficiency or rate variance? Efficiency, right? Do we have efficiency variance with us? Yes, we do have. So let me just check the formula first of all. I have this much data. So sir, the formula is like this. This many hours you should have taken. This many hours you have actually taken into a standard rate. याद आता है? And is equal to, do I have efficiency variance? Yes. So can I easily get the value of this यहाँ का? समझता है ये? So what they are asking for is actual hours. So let's write down. Fourth के बाद fifth. If I just talk about fifth वाला part, that was actual hours worked. Okay. So when I say actual hours worked, I will say like this, efficiency variance. Formula will be standard hours minus actual hours, efficiency into standard rate. Okay, I have everything except actual hours, so let me just copy that. I have my variance with me, efficiency wala, which is favorable, 30 to 120 favorable. Acha, how many hours, standard hours, if you just check? The standard hours are 60,500 minus actual hours, I don't know. into, let me check the standard rate. So your standard rate is kitna? 72. So 33120 divided by 72. 460. Yeah, it goes on that side, yeah. तो मैंने कुछ गड़बड़ किया क्या? 60,000 and minus 60,040 hours, right? So you wanna write this over here, 60,040 hours. Okay, can we get the standard rate? Oh, sorry, actual wage rate. Yes, very easily, right? Are they asking for it first of all? So accordingly, I will write. Yeah, actual wage rate they are asking for. So let's go with that. Actual wage rate. That will come up with this. I can directly say that is directly I can show like this. Actual wage rate will be what divided by what? 43,92,000 is my actual cost. And this actual cost is for this many hours. So batao. 73.15, right? Approx per hour, yeah. So 73.15. Now they are asking for what? They are asking for what? Labor cost variance. Very easy, right? Now I think you have entire data. You can easily get the. Otherwise, this was the one approach, or the another approach was adding those two variances. In the question, they gave you what? Rate variance and efficiency variance. So after adding that, also you can get that. So again, so let me just let me just add those two. That is a better idea. Otherwise, or you can subtract. You can just subtract what? Standard cost minus actual cost. So you can just add these two variances. So labor cost variance. So here you can confirm your answer, like you know the rate variance, you know the efficiency variance. So let me just check. That is एक second. Rate wala is adverse 69,120. And efficiency wala is a favorable 33,120. So below, yeah, 33,120 minus 69,120 minus कर दे तो 36,000 adverse. Let me check whether my answer is right or not. How can you check this? समझता है? 36,000. Hello. 36,000 adverse you should be. Okay, if the answer is wrong, you can't do anything. You have to proceed still. Okay, but yeah, it matches. It means बराबर किया तुम लोगों ने. You won't be having time to check things. Okay, but it is confirmation that your answer is right करके. 7 के बाद 8. What are they asking for? Production overhead which variance? Cost variance. Okay, that is the 8 part of the question. 8 part. Okay. Cost production overhead wala na or cost variance. First of all, do I know the actual quantity now? Yes, I know now. So I think you can get me for this fixed overhead cost variance. पहला variance सबसे पहला. Sir 360 every unit से आएगा into बोलो 1 लाख एडवर्स. अरे बहुत कम लोगों को याद है 1,44,000 एडवर्स. अरे what have you decided on first day? As in when you sell one unit, you will recover कितना rupees? 360. You have actually sold कितना? 12,100. The reason maybe you don't remember is because that was done in the first session. That too at the end. And whatever is done at the end, we just have one job to say yes करके, whether you understand or not, right? So that's why maybe you don't have that control over standard costing, but trust me, that is one of the easiest topic with when it comes to format. The only thing is table बनाना आना चाहिए एक बार. हाँ, बट देयर आर फ्यू क्वेश्चंस व्हिच आर क्वाइट ट्रिकी एक्चुअली. ये जैसे ये वाला क्वेश्चन इज ट्रिकी, एक्स वाई, एंड वी हैव आल्सो डन 1 or 2 क्वेश्चंस ऑफ मिसिंग फिगर्स इफ यू रिमेंबर, एक्स वाई का एक्स वाई जेड वैसा. अच्छा, यहाँ पे ये लॉजिक सब बताया था बाबा, तुमको तो पूरा फॉर्मेट याद करना था, ऐसे जाने का, ऐसे जाने का, देन ऐसा क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन एवरीथिंग, बट ठीक है. 360 rupees every unit. We have sold कितना actually में 12,100. What came in my pocket? 360 from every unit. So 1 to 1 43,56,000 came in my pocket. What went out of my pocket? 45 lakh. तो कितना ज्यादा गया? 1,44,000. So that is known as your cost variance. You spent जितना ज्यादा. Okay. So कम याद है लोगों को, जरा पढ़ो तुम लोग. कैसे देंगे कल पेपर? आई डोंट नो. प्रोडक्शन ओवरहेड, cost variance. Sir, how are you gonna get the cost variance? So yeah, 360 is my recovery rate for every unit, and I think I have sold 12,100 units, and I have actually spent 45 lakh rupees. Okay. So first of all, what is the recovery? Recovered amount is 43,56,000 that came in my pocket. I have spent 45 lakh. So I have spent 1,44,000 extra, that is advance. In examination, it is always preferable all your answers should be in bracket, final answers. If there are 8 requirements, तो उसका हर एक like it, you should do like this. That is a recommended approach. So the examiner को थोड़ा त्रास कम होएगा. Either double underline or either keep that in box. That examiner का attention it will grab करके. तो उसका जितना आसान, if you make his life easy, he will make your life easy, right? It is simple. Okay. तो उसको अगर इजीली चेक होता है तो he will get, चलो ठीक है, let's give him marks. This is the answer. He won't check inside ज़्यादा. At the end, it is a job and everybody is lazy, right? So nobody wants to check each and every word. Okay. Given a choice, if I tell you to check 100 papers, obviously you won't check one word by word. You will say, here answer right, here right, ठीक है. That is what everybody does. Okay. So please, your final answers should be either double underlined or it should be in box. It should grab the attention. That is the thing. Okay. Just in case you want to check it from the module, let's check that. बहुत खतरनाक क्वेश्चन है अब तक का, to be very frank with you, मतलब बहुत rarely such questions are added. Yeah, but see, this is last is 144 and everything. Now you don't have to check also confirm, but yeah, we have got these answers करके done. Don't just see their solution. Maybe वो समझेगा भी नहीं कभी, आधा समझेगा आधा नहीं समझेगा. So don't look at that. Done with this. Okay, now guys, let's start with this, which is marginal costing का question, RTP November 22. Let's have a look. Hello, easy है, RPP but quite different, not usual whatever we have done, little bit different. RPP manufacturers is approached by international customer, so it is my customer for 1/3 one-time special order similar to one offered to its domestic customer. Okay, so now we sell one product in a domestic market. For that matter, I have got one international order and it is one time. It is one-time order. Okay. Now per unit data for the sales to regular customer is provided below. So when I sell it to the regular customer in domestic market, my data is given. The important thing is the data is per unit. That is more important to note. The data is given on unit basis per unit. Okay. Direct material is required, direct labor is required, variable overhead, fixed overhead, total manufacturing cost. Okay. Tell me, if you produce 1 unit extra, will you incur fixed cost per extra unit? No. This 1920, whatever you are observing, this is actually absorption rate. That 1 unit ka recovery rate, but you pay fixed cost in totality. Hello. So when you manufacture 1 unit, what is your incremental cost to manufacture 1 extra unit? Tell me. Take the total and tell me this is gonna be the cost, right? When you manufacture 1 unit, what is your incremental cost? That is a variable cost. Hello. 693 plus 315 plus 504. That comes to 1512. Okay sir. Now इसके बाद अगर हम आगे जाते हैं, इसके बाद if you just go ahead, so okay, so इसके बाद अगर हम आगे जाते हैं, There is a markup which is given. Generally markup बोले तो it is on sales or it is on cost. Margin बोले तो it is on sales. Otherwise ठीक है, it is given करके markup 50%. You can check 2604 into 50%, 1302. It is on cost, hello, 50%. You can check that. But in general, in common parlance, we say when markup is used, it is for mark up. So whatever cost you have calculated on that mark up, वैसा. And when you use margin, the margin is on sales. It means if 50% markup is written, it is 50% on cost. If 50% margin is written, it is 50% on sale. Generally we say that. But here it is directly given also data. You can understand it is कितना 50%. जाता है थोड़ा दिमाग में? Yeah. Maybe you don't have hard copy, but yeah, please try to understand. Is it provided that RPP manufacturer has a what? Manufacturer has a excess capacity. Excess capacity बोले तो let us say in this classroom, that is the capacity is 70 students and currently 50 students are sitting. So we have excess capacity of 20 students. So if 20 students takes admission, will my textbook ka cost increase? Yes, it will increase. Is there any increase in rent? No, sir. So it means if I have an excess capacity, so by producing extra units, I am going to incur only variable cost, not fixed cost. थोड़ा जाता है ये दिमाग में. Like if it is like maybe I have a capacity to produce 1 lakh units in my factory. Currently I am producing 80,000 units. So 20,000 का क्या है? Spare capacity. 20,000 को क्या बोलते हैं? Spare capacity. So now for this 20,000, if offer comes, I don't have to pay the rent. I already have a factory where I am producing 80 and 20 spare. I will have to incur only one cost, which is variable cost. Thought process. Okay. What is the full cost of the product? Seriously, like this much easy, who can ask? Matlab, what is the full cost? Full cost matlab everything. कितना बोलो? 2604. बस यही लिखना है. And that is written in the solution. कि what is the full cost? 2640. ऐसा बता के. मतलब seriously देखो. 2604. Yeah. So that is the first part of the question. Very easy. Like, what is the contribution margin per unit? Acha. Do you have variable cost? Yes. Do you have a selling price also? Can you give me the contribution? 3906 minus variable cost, sales minus variable cost. 2394. Okay, let us check. See the selling price, then this entire variable cost, 2394. This variable cost was subtracted. This is selling price, this is variable cost. Second part is also quite easy. First was total cost, that was already given. Then contribution बोला तो sales minus variable cost. Okay, sir. Which costs are relevant for making the decisions regarding this one-time special order? So one offer came. So for this offer, relevant cost बोले तो for while making इसका cost sheet, you will consider those costs. Those are relevant. And you will ignore those costs which are irrelevant. So which cost you are going to consider? Can I say variable cost you will consider? So that is going to be 1512. That is, you're gonna consider this variable cost of 1512. And why? So these are incremental cost. Okay, so you can see this. Again, those three written 1512 and costs for decision making are those costs which differ between alternatives. It means if you select the offer, you will have to incur the cost. If you do not select, you don't have to incur the cost. So it will differ. If you select the offer, cost will increase. Otherwise, it won't. That does not happen with fixed cost. Whether you are working at 80% or whether you are working at 100%, still your fixed cost will remain same. So that is irrelevant. So I can just say that, or you can just write down this incremental cost. Costs which are relevant, only incremental cost will be relevant for decision making. Incremental बोले तो if I go one step ahead, my cost will increase. That is, if I produce one extra unit, my cost will increase. So only incremental cost will be relevant for decision making. That is the statement you can write. And here incremental cost means variable cost, which is 1512. Clear एकदम? नींद में से सब जाग जाओ, इधर ध्यान दो. Now, if I just talk about this RPP manufacturers, what is the minimum acceptable price of this one-time special order? So what is the minimum acceptable price? So can I say minimum acceptable price is your relevant cost? You won't accept order below this. If you produce one unit, what is your cost? 1512. Barabar? So that's seller or not seller, I can say the customer. The customer should pay you minimum 1512. At 1512 there is zero profit. he should pay you this or more than this. If he is telling that I am gonna pay you 1500, will you accept the offer? You will say no. Or to manufacture that my cost is 1512 and if you pay me 1500, that doesn't make any sense. You have to pay me 1512 or more than that. Even at 1512, I don't have any profit. You have to pay me more than that. Minimum is 1512. Below that, I won't accept only. Maybe I can accept at 1512 just to have that customer relationship so that next time he will place order also with me. Even though it is a one time, but he may consider for the next time. So the minimum price should be 1512. That is my variable cost. Minimum acceptable price. Below that, I won't accept the order at any damn cost because I will incur the loss. पक्का समझता है एकदम easy. To be very frank, marginal का this question is very easy. Nothing complicated. Okay. Now, for this one-time only special order, should RPP Limited manufacturers consider price of 2000? The offer which you have got is one time, and that customer is ready to pay 2100. You should accept the offer. Yes, na Baba, your cost is 1512. So if the selling price is higher than this, you will accept the offer. It is going to generate a revenue only. Yeah. So you won't consider this 2604. Hello. You may take the decision ki nahi sir, my cost is 2604. How can I accept as 2100? Nahi. You will consider only variable cost. Like 50 students are there. Rent is being recovered from them. Let us say one student comes. He says, my financial condition is very weak. Let us say that I can pay you only 30,000. Then I will calculate the cost. Ki textbook ka cost 5,000 hota hai. Still 25,000 will come in my pocket only. He won't take admission. He has only 30,000. Either he say I can pay 30 or I will self-study. So I will say better I come and say, I will run 25 because 5,000 only book ka cost I will have to pay. Other cost was any which was I was incurring. Okay. So I will just say that my variable cost is 1512 and if customer pays me 2100 which is below my selling price, still it is acceptable. Something it will contribute. Kitna it to 2000. So yes, RPP manufacturers may consider a price of 2100 per unit because this price is greater than that minimum wala price. Pakka clear ekdam? Chalo, let's go with the B part. There is one B part also in this year. So let's have a look. Okay, pay attention. B part. Now let's have a look as to what is given in the B part of the question. This is a new question. Okay. Now, actually two questions they have asked from marginal. Generally they don't ask the marginal, and I feel marginal can come for around 10 to 15 marks in your examination. Okay. Generally it comes for 10 marks and sometimes it is for 15 marks. I feel so. See, this chapter has a weightage, but this chapter is lengthy also. Maybe, but I feel it is conceptual. Once you understand the concepts, na to fatafat ho jata hai. Even the questions are maybe 36 or 38 we have solved, but wo fatafat hota hai. Matlab, just calculate, you need to get the answer and all karke waise. So please do, and it is a base for your CA final also. So I highly recommend this chapter अच्छे से करने का वैसे. हाँ, और कुछ समझा ही नहीं था तो just ignore this. Then don't just do that. चलेगा. क्या कर सकते हो, उससे अच्छा दूसरे इसमें टाइम डालो. If you love format chapters तो वैसा सुनो. And maybe because we did it, the first chapter was margin only, I think ना. So समझने के chances ज़्यादा है because पहला थोड़ा जोश ज़्यादा होता है पढ़ने का. Okay, तो chances ज़्यादा है पहले chapter के. ठीक है. Now let's understand. Like you love cost sheet because it was first chapter. अभी थोड़ा ऐसा एकदम पावर ज़्यादा रहता है. अच्छा ठीक है, चलो. Let's read the question. The lab corner of New Life Hospital. We have a hospital. There is a lab. Trust operates two types of specialist MRI scanning करके. कभी सुना होगा आपने, नहीं सुना, कुछ तो स्कैन होता है, तो ऐसा समझो. Machine MR10 and machine MR59. We have two machineries. Machine number 10, machine number 59, and some data is there. Following is estimated for the next year. Something is estimated for the next year. What have they estimated? Let's have a look. Running hours. So this machinery can, for the next period, it can be month or it can be year, but it will remain same if nothing is mentioned in entire question. That is the year. So in 1 year, you're gonna run your machinery for 1100 hours. This second wala can run for how many hours? 2000. What is your cost? Variable cost and fixed cost that is given, right? Can you just get me the per unit cost of this? If I just ask you, yeah, that is per hour cost. Sorry, hours में data है ना. So what is your variable cost per hour? If I ask you, यहाँ पे चलो I will write MR10 का, MR59 का, variable cost and fixed cost. I need both in per unit. Okay. So first 68,750 divided by 1100, that is gonna be 62.5. Then 80, right? इधर रुको, तुम्हारा समझ में नहीं आता मेरे को. ये अच्छा, ये 45.45 इधर तो था. अच्छा 1,60,000 अपन ये 80 था शायद. हाँ ये 80. बराबर है ये. अच्छा, if I take the total cost, I did what? I did nothing, but those costs were divided by units. Sorry, not units, respective hours. So I got my per hour cost. Okay. Now let's read the question. What is being asked? So no. A brain scan machine is normally carried out. A brain scan is normally carried out on a machine M10. So we do brain scanning on this machine आपका MR10 के ऊपर. This task uses special technology costing rupees 100. So there is one more cost you have to incur and takes 4 hours of the machine time and takes 4 hours. So if I do brain scan on MR10, 4 hours are required, and your cost is 100 rupees, some technology for that matter. Because of this nature of the process, around 10% of the scans produced blurred and therefore useless results. What does that mean? Because of the nature of the process, if you do 100 scans, out of 100 scans, 10 scans will be blurred, defective we can say. So what you get out, actual output as 90, normal loss. Hello, like it is 100 units, so 100 minus 10 and you're gonna get 90. Clear है ये? Done. Calculate the total cost of a satisfactory brain scan. मतलब good unit का output. If 1 unit you want on MR10 करके. अच्छा, first of all, if I tell you यहाँ पे what will be your variable cost? First of all, चलो if I just directly see that 107.95, you will say your cost. अच्छा, will you recover fixed cost from the customers also? Yes, ना, then you will add profit and all करके. So that absorption rate is there. Hello, whether to accept the offer is not going on. यहाँ पे you need to calculate the cost. We will add that also. And what is written as total cost, not a relevant cost करके. Total मतलब everything you will consider. Hello. So while तो यहाँ पे ये मुझे बताओ, आपको समझ में आता है 107.95 into what will you do? 4. Why? Because for one brain scan, how many hours are required? 4. So just do that 107.95 into 4 plus, is this the only cost? No, अरे किधर गया ये, इधर से and plus there is one more cost, incur कितना 100. So what is your cost? 531.8, and this is for कितना scan? One scan. This task if you do one brain scan. Can you give me one good unit के लिए? तो चलो अगर मैं ऐसा करूँ तो मैं ऐसा भी कर सकता हूँ, into 100 scan का what will be my cost? Of 53180, right? But by incurring this much cost, you are not going to get 100 good units. You will incur this cost. You will do 100 scans and you will incur this much cost. But finally, the output will be how many scans? 90 scans. Do you understand? So if you divide by 90, you will get एक अच्छे unit का output. और इस same process costing में भी cost minus scrap divided by, so this is net cost is this, and you get how many units by incurring this much cost? 90 ना, तो कितना आता है? 590 something. देखो ये आंसर है, बराबर है. 90.93. अच्छा, what institute has done, you can go for that also. एकदम shortcut, like instead of taking 110 and 90, they have taken, if I do one scan, तो 10% will be defective, तो 1 into 10%, तो good units कितना रहेगा 0.9. so ये 1 यूनिट का है ना, तो सीधा इसी को 0.9 से डिवाइड कर दो. अरे पहले ये 100 यूनिट्स का था, तो 100 में 90 यू विल गेट. और मतलब यहाँ पे यू आर डूइंग इनटू 100, देन यू आर डिवाइडिंग बाय 90 करके वैसा, और सीधा वट एवर एक यूनिट का कॉस्ट डिवाइड बाय 90 पर. अब तो ये 100 वाला बेटर है, ये भी समझा है आपको 100 वाला. डाउट है कि क्लियर है? पक्का? अच्छा, या तो वो छोड़ो 90% वाला, अदरवाइज डिवाइड बाय 0.9 करते हो, स्टिल यू विल गेट दैट आंसर. समझते, दैट इज वेल एंड गुड, अदरवाइज दिस इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन. यू कैन गेट इट फॉर 100 का कॉस्ट कितना, 100 स्कैन्स करोगे, you will get 90 only as output, so divide by 90. Okay. Next. अरे ये उस पेज पे था. अच्छा, the brain scans also be done on machinery type MR59. तो scanning, where can you do the scanning? On MR59 also you can do the scanning. Would take only कितना hours? 1.8 hours per scan and reduce rejection rate of 6%. Can I say whatever cost you get, तो 1 minus 6% you will divide by 0.94. अगर शॉर्टकट समझता है तो, या तो ऊपर कॉस्ट ऑफ 100 निकालो एंड डिवाइड बाय 94, और कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 समझता है. लेट्स कैलकुलेट कॉस्ट ऑफ 1 स्कैन. However, अच्छा, it will take कितना टाइम? 1.8. and let's write whether some special metal is required. क्या cost of special technology would be कितना? 137.5. so 137 point, सबसे पहले 1.8 hours, hello, multiplied by what? अच्छा, सुनो 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 सुनो, let's read first of all. Advise which type should be used assuming sufficient capacity is available. Now there is something you will have to choose. Please understand, now there is something that you will have to choose, so you should be a little bit careful with this. If you just read this, यहाँ पे it is written advise which scan you will choose. यहाँ पे देखना, advise which type of type should be choose machinery में से, assuming sufficient capacity is available on both the types of machines. Now here I am saying कि we have a sufficient capacity. Once it is said, it means we are already doing something. Now we have some spare capacity. Sufficient capacity. Consider fixed cost will remain unchanged. So ये भी लिख के दे दिया. So it is written that, so it means you will have to consider the fixed cost, or you will have to ignore the fixed cost. Ignore the fixed cost because it will remain unchanged. It is like you are already working at some capacity, there you are incurring a fixed cost. Now for some extra brain scanning you want to do, so do we have spare capacity? Yes. And एक second, ये बहुत, चलने देते हैं जब तक चलेगा. सुनो, अच्छा, so what I am saying is, will you consider fixed cost? No, because once you produce one extra, already you are working at some capacity and fixed cost is incurred over there. Now you have a spare capacity where there, if you do the brain scanning, you will have to incur only which cost? Variable cost. Now we will take decision based on which cost? Variable cost. So now tell me what is the cost. So you will take only 80, right? 80 into क्या? 1.8. कितना था? 144 प्लस कितना है? 130. तो कि एक सेकेंड, कुछ ज्यादा क्या, खुद तो गलत कर दिया. 80 इंटू 1.8 प्लस 137.5, तो दैट कम्स टू कितना? 281. सो इसका कॉस्ट 281.5 आता है. वही ब्रेन स्कैन इफ आई डू ऑन MR10, तो हाउ मेनी आवर्स विल आई विल रिक्वायर? 4. That was written in the question. हेलो, कहीं पे तो it was written. इधर तो था, ऊपर था. 4 hours are required. So now what will I do? 62.5 into 4 plus some special material. कितने का? 100. 350. So which one is cheaper? 281 वाला. So 350 and 281. So whichever is, so you will say. अच्छा सॉरी, एक मिस्टेक हो गया. बोलो क्या मिस्टेक हो गया? वो डिफेक्टिव रेट का करना रहेगा या गलती से. सो या लाइक just in that case वो तो या 80 into what you did 1.8, right? So 144 is your cost plus कितना 137.5. You got this cost, but sir whatever you produce 6% will be defective. So I can directly divide by कितना percent? I can divide ये हटेगा कि नहीं हटेगा? हाँ, I can directly divide it by 94% या तो 0.94 299 point ये आया. तो 299.46 that is 1 या 47 whatever. चलो इसका वाला निकालते हैं अपना MR10 का. So how many hours I require? 4. So 4 into we can say 62.5 plus 100 350 and 350 divided by its का तो 90% होगा. 10 defective है. हेलो, so 388 something. Which one is lower आपका? ये जो भी है अभी second वाला I think lower है. So MR59 you should cheaper करके. And the relevant cost per satisfactory machine hours is relevant. When you choose between options ना, तो you should always consider relevant cost. कि इसमें relevant, अगर ये काम करूंगा तो कितना relevant है, ये काम करूंगा तो कितना, वैसा. Done. So we are done with this question of marginal.